strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No climb, bitch, I push. Back straight, push. Chest up, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Chest up, push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. All praise to the underdog. Damn right, yeah, the underdog. Same one that was down with you. Came up, now you want the fall. Fake love, I don't want it all. Gang shot, I just want the ball. No convo for broke niggas. Grab the phone when the money call. I do this shit by myself, I don't got no help, so I gotta push. To keep it from not working out, put food in my mouth, bitch, I gotta push. Lucky that I'm not a crook. Judging the way that you look, I see the hate in your eyes. Easy to read like a book. Fucked them up when I came in. They ain't think I had arrangements or could cover that plane tick. So we gon' get to this lame shit.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, what's up? Man, what's going on?
All Over the Place podcast. Yes, it is. What's going on, Slink? How was your day today, man?
Man, my day was, man, it started off kind of rough, man. I guess got some tough news early, but you know, as they say, we must prevail, and God is in control. So, you know, we got to keep our head up. You know, like I had a little friend of mine. He always say, "Hey, what's up, Canal Bullware?"
What's up, Canal? What's happening?
I had what's up, Eric Johnson?
Oh man.
Yeah,
oh man.
What's up, Digger? My man JJ, official. Man. JJ, I got you in the top 10 for the toughest beards in DC. My man JJ. Man, me and JJ. Hey, what's up, Rick? Tricky Rick. Talk to me, man. What's going on? I got your shirt. Bet you blow my phone up now. I got your shirt. Yeah. What's up, Mike Jackson? Talk to me.
Mike Jack, what's happening?
Dana Kelly, hey, babes. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on? We here. Another week.
First female on the board, Dana. Sorry for your loss, Slink. I lost my cousin. I was great to get around to that today. For those of y'all just tuning in, what's up, champion? For y'all just tuning in earlier today, I received some terrible message, terrible information. Some of y'all might know, Rick Cummings know, but some of my first cousin, Jeffrey David, his son passed today from COVID. And his name was Isaiah David. He was a very good dude. He was a military serviceman, went to college, great dad, just an ideal kid, man. I don't even think Isaiah was 30.
Wow,
and
under 30.
Yeah, he was on the ventilator, man. And my sister called me this morning, and I'm so busy trying to, process everything with my sister and all that. And here it is, she called me telling me about somebody in a worse condition than her. So that just goes to show, D, you never know, Slim. You never know.
Yeah, I always feel bad when somebody goes, especially young. I think with your cousin, that's probably the youngest person I've ever heard that died from it. Yeah. The youngest person before that was probably 37, was my barber, 38 years old, around my age.
Right.
And now that the numbers are getting high, like I think they hit a milestone, 500,000 deaths now.
Half a million people.
They're trying to get everybody vaccinated, but to be honest, it's still a crapshoot. You know what I mean? Like even with the vaccinations, you see what I'm saying? Like it's still a crapshoot.
Yeah.
And like just like everybody else saying, man, sorry for the loss, and prayers go up from me as your co-host.
Yeah.
You as my co-host, we in this all together. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, man, listen, man, I already know y'all love me, man. Don't start all that shit, man. Don't start all that shit. Hold on, start all that shit, man. Listen, man, first and foremost, let me tell everybody something. One thing, Deon, me and you always talk. Now, see, people don't understand about how me and you spend time before the show, after the show, getting cussed out by our women and everything, trying to go over this shit, get this shit right and everything. But people don't understand that life has a way of things are going to happen to you that you think you're ready for, that you're really not ready for. But at the same time, it's your responsibility to stay prayed up. So when something come your way, it won't be so devastating where you can lunch out. Because, see, you got to be careful with grieving there. Because I ain't going to stay stuck too long, but everybody grieve different. We don't see other people take their life behind losing someone that they lost. You see what I'm saying? Look at Whitney. Look at Whitney and her daughter. You see what I'm saying? So it's just going to show you that, man, you can grieve the wrong way where it could be detrimental to you. Man, listen, man. My prayers are up for my cousin, man, my first cousin, Jeff, because this is one of my favorite cousins. They on my father's side. They the McCrays. That's my last name. They on my father's side. Everybody know me and Jeff. That's my favorite cousin. I got Dink, all of them. But, man, Jeff has been nuts. That's Chucky Doy, man. That's Rick. Nothing but a good dude all his life. And I'm more concerned for him because, my mother used to tell me, she said, the worst thing in the world is for a parent to lose a child.
Yeah.
Because it's not written that way. Now, when the parent goes and the child puts the parent away, then that's right, Eric. Then that's how it's supposed to go. But when the child goes before the parent, that's what throws you off. So I don't know, man. And see, my cousin, he down there in Texas. I think Jeff's still here. So everything that's going on in Texas. So all that with the, but man,
well,
listen.
now that you transition to Texas, it looks like 95% is back up. So they got it back going.
Right.
I don't know what this is going to mean for a couple buddy of mine. They was going back and forth earlier about what that's going to mean in the stock market for the electric vehicles and all that. Right. To be honest with you, I don't see the electric vehicles coming on strong like how they were because you're going to need oil. You're going to need that type. That gas ain't going nowhere, man.
No. And I guess it'll be here forever. Listen, one thing about any type of business, it's about choices.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people always say, man, don't put no business right there. They got one across the street. You know how many gas stations be on one corner and they be selling gas out of all of them? You had gas stations they had gas stations right beside each other, Slim. Both of them selling gas. It's about choices. People they just want to be able, I ain't going to Shell, I'm going to Exxon. Yeah, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. So people just like choices. They just want, for their buck, they just want to be able to spend more money. They want to be able to, they just want to have choices, man. Just like some dudes want 2 women. You know what I mean? And then you got some dudes who want 2 women and a man. You got some weird motherfuckers out here. We gonna say that one. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say that one after 9 o'clock. I ain't gonna take y'all too fast.
Okay. So we gonna get this. We gonna get this done early. So here we go, y'all. Slink's well of the day. What's the well of the day, Slink?
Well, see, a lot of people not gonna understand because they got the same father, but they got different mothers. The dude that used to play for the Lakers. What's his name?
Who else he played for?
He played for the Utah Jazz now.
Jordan Clarkson.
Right. Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah. Okay.
Jordan Clarkson. And the lady used to be on American Idol, Kelly Clarkson. That's her stepbrother. Jordan Clarkson and Kelly Clarkson. They got the same father, Tish, but they got different mothers. That's her half brother.
There it is. Y'all heard it here first.
That's the well of the day. I heard it first. Also, hey Donna, how you doing? Also, I heard that Venus Williams retired. Is that a fact?
Okay, that's a fact. That's not a way.
So they was talking about. Do you think Serena Williams should retire or still go after that one?
I mean, is she at the top of the list? Is she at the top of the majors? Is she like number 1 of all the majors?
No, she won behind. She got 20.
She gotta keep going. You gotta keep going.
Exactly. She has something to play for.
That's like Tiger Woods. Like he gotta get to that number. Once he gets past that number,
he's good. And see, that's something. Hey, what's up, Mike? Mike, at some point in time, something in your career, the well of Deon's like, he said, you don't know what the well for Deon. Yeah, but you got to.
It's definitely the well of the day. Hold on, let's go down the list of the wells, okay? The first one you said was Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, Dave and Buster's. That's true, man. Y'all be tripping. Dave and Buster's is owned by David Banner and Buster Rhymes. Y'all motherfuckers be tripping. Y'all don't know what the fuck. Y'all got to look behind the red print.
Hold on. Okay, that was the first one. All right.
Right.
Yeah, that was the first one. No. This might be the well of the day that I seen on ESPN. You know, we all over the place. So I'm just gonna take it
Right.
somewhere else.
Go ahead.
They saying that Osaka, the younger, right, got a little boyfriend that's a rapper. Now he gonna say he didn't know that she was a world champion tennis player. Everybody know who that girl is. I ain't gonna say he didn't know.
Well, he trying to play down to the fact that he went after because she's got a larger profile than him. So he want to play that down a little bit. He said Don Cheadle is Kodak Black father. Shit.
There y'all go.
Listen, man. He's trying to play the fact down that Osaki is. Everybody know who. Listen. Everybody keep talking about Osaki is this and. Let me tell you something. The young girl Osaki is Raina. That's right.
Yes.
But the only way you get your it's like real life. The only way you can get. Hey Tasha. Hey mom, how you doing? The only way that you can get your reign in something is to beat somebody who's already up. So
you gotta beat the best.
See, a lot of these girls they just good, but they end up catching Serena at the right time. So they building their stamina up off 3 or 4 wins. How the hell you gonna compare somebody that got 24 majors to somebody got 3 or 4 wins? Come on, man.
When Serena was in full blast,
oh my God,
Osaka couldn't stand a chance.
Oh my God, man! You know how hard it is to win 24 majors, man. And everybody.
What was that? What was that you was talking about? It was a couple weeks ago. We was in the pre-show meeting, and you was talking about Floyd Mayweather because he's 50-0. He knocked 50 people out. How do you do that?
Man, listen, 50 dudes, man. Ain't nobody put you down. Ain't nobody even talking about, I fuck Floyd up. Man, he done whooped 50. Man, go down to the supermarket and start a fight. You wouldn't get past 3 motherfuckers before you get knocked out in the giant bullshit. Man, this man done whooped 50 people. I don't care if he was dunking them, dodging people. Man, he fought 50 people. If you fight 50 dudes from up Georgia Avenue, you're going to lose 3 of them. 10 of them, you know what I'm saying? So, man, it's hard. That's what people try to discredit people. See, one thing about me, I never like to discredit people for what they properly earn.
Mm-hmm.
If you are 50-0 in boxing and you retain all that money, you got to be the most successful boxer ever. I don't care. I don't care about no goddamn Smoking Joe and all that shit. When they done retired, they ain't had number $800. Man, fuck that. Nigga hit me in the head. I want to have 500 million. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to realize that, man, boxing is a contact sport where they going after your head. So a lot of boxers don't even live that long. Look at Leon Spinks. He just died.
Right.
Leon Spinks died. And, he had a successful career. He was Olympic. He won the Olympics. Hey, leave GA alone. Who are you talking about? Who's GA? George. He's talking about George Avenue. He's talking about leave George Avenue alone. No, I'm saying, Rick, hey, Slim, to win 50 fights is a lot. It's more than a lot. It's almost that's why they never been done.
Mm-hmm.
And Rocky Marciano was the last dude. He won 49. And he wasn't really nothing, but it was just, back to the pre-notion about sports being fixed and all that, where, he was Italian. So, they was controlling the mob and all that stuff there. So they did show Leon Spinks the other day. I thought he had 2 missing front tooth. Looked like he had about 8 missing teeth in the front. He had nerve not to be smiling. Did you see him? Man, that man make me feel like I got a Denzel Washington smile. That mother, his teeth started way over. Man, they showed my man smiling on the Olympics. His jaw. I said, "What the fuck? All that money."
Yeah. Some people need to go and get the veneers and all that. I don't understand it, man. Man must be legend. That's all I have to say. Right now, listen, man, this is such a great show. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
it's 181 people on right now. Thank you to everybody that's watching.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
People, man. For 5 people, and y'all tuning in, and y'all tuning in early.
Man,
so that's what we like, man.
And that's why we try. Go ahead, D. Go ahead, D.
Now, let me say this. We got a great guest coming on tonight. I don't know if y'all seen the flyers. Everything went out. We got Gary Tutu Johnson. He has pulled up. I just seen the Bentley pull up. He's about to get out. Send him on back. Send him on back. He getting ready to come on back. He's in backstage, getting ready to get him out. He's going to be here at the top of the hour at 7:55. He's going to talk to us about a lot of different things he got going on. He's the president and founder of the DC Youth Empowerment Project in DC, helping at-risk youth. He's been doing that for years. Graduate of USC, got his master's from GW. So it's a whole lot that he got going on. So I hope y'all tune in for that whole segment when Gary come on. But
very well-rounded brother. I'm so proud of him. I remember me and Tutu go all the way back. I was introduced to him, like we was talking about Tony Fernandez introduced. That's my man. All of them was younger than me. So they used to look at me like big brother, funny, Slink, funny as a mother. They want me to be everywhere they at. They want me to be everybody want me to be everywhere where they at. Man, you come to this show. No, I ain't going. Man, come on to this show. All right, I come up there, man, because I love my people. I always love my people. And Deon, you as well, you always have been a humanitarian type of guy. See, that's another thing that we have to work on as Black folk. We got to work on our humanitarian skills because we're somewhere down the line, we done got away from helping one another. You see what I'm saying? So, teach all. Man, Tutu got a whole bunch of stuff, man, he could talk about. That's why he's the only guest tonight. We're going to let him burn, man.
He's the only guest tonight. Listen, I had him last week, but I said, you know what, too? Nah, man, you getting your own jump. You're going to burn all night. We just going to have fun, see what he got to say. He got a lot to talk about. I can tell you that right now.
Talk about, man. Y'all get y'all questions ready. Some of y'all got them badass nephews and shit. At risk, got guns. Ask them. You know what I'm saying? Ask them quick. Don't act like your nephew.
Funny but not fun. Funny but not fun. But definitely get your kids and put them in front of it because put them on the YouTube page. Because what he has to say, y'all might want y'all kids to hear. All jokes aside.
Yeah, you're right. He has a lot to offer. This dude is very intelligent. And he's I'm not going to call him a street guy, but he has knowledge of what's happening. See, it's the difference between a guy that just in the books and all that. People, he a nerd. No, this guy's well-rounded, diversified, universal, good dude, too. Solid as a rock, man.
Solid as a rock.
Always had a good smile, everything. Donna Douglas, how you doing? Michael Belly, boys, you keep on playing, Michael Belly. I'll talk to you after the show. You would West Sweatsuit Bill's ass is warm.
He'll pop in.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
he'll pop in.
He might be at work. Is he at work? Is he at work?
No, he don't go to work this early. He probably sleep though. He'll be on by now.
And Ghetto
but
Greg.
once he see Tutu on, he'll definitely try to jump in. Ghetto Greg, that's another one. He been missing the next. We got to get him back on. So it's so many, man. Hey, this is my man Tutu that played with Steve Francis up Riggs when he took his cast off. Yeah, that's the same person.
Yeah, that's Tutu. See, Tutu, man. Let me tell you something. I got
look at Greg, man.
Man, you ain't never fired. Not as long as I'm with nothing. You ain't never fired. Slim, I'm telling you, when we start booking y'all, Greg, when you start have to run the show, you can be talking about, man, that shit a lot of work. You're going to see when we take 2 shows off and say, Greg, look, we send all the equipment over y'all.
Show. Yep.
Start on time and all that. Warm the milk up because Shorty going to be knocking shit over. Your son going to be knocking shit over by something. He's going to be knocking stuff over by something. Oh, I mean, Tutu was phenomenal, man. Tutu.
Nah, phenomenal. Y'all know if y'all just seen him play basketball before.
Man, listen, me and Deon, I just want y'all to know, we're doing the best that we can at getting some high quality guests for y'all, man. Because we know the only thing that's going to make the show thrive is we get more and more people that people familiar with and they're proud of so they can tune in. See, that's what it's all. And y'all can get some information about different things. We got Josh DeBose coming in this week. Was the spiritual advisor for Barack Obama, high-level guy. This man, we ain't bringing y'all no duds, man. We ain't bringing y'all no duds.
We just gave y'all 2 principles last Thursday. So we gave y'all somebody to talk. Who was the family? The husband and wife that was talking about buying houses and all that. I forget.
Oh, that's Nelson Acquisition and Properties. Oh, thank you, Tiz.
Yep.
Hey, man. Yep. Listen, hey, Herm, what's up? Listen, man.
Herm, he on early tonight. He trying to see what Tutu talking about.
Yeah, he trying to see what Tutu talking about. Yeah, he trying to. Listen, we're going to go on after that. We're going to talk about PG County, talking about sending the kids back to school. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? A lot of people say they're not sending their kids back to school. What do y'all think about the vaccine? I heard the vaccine, first dose, out of the 2 dose, first dose make your arm hurt. I would make you diarrhea for 3 or 4 days. It makes you actually feel like you got COVID. So I want everybody who has taken the vaccine, anybody who's taken the vaccine, to let us know some of the things, some of the side effects, so people can be. You gotta let your people know what's going on, man. Can't just be telling people take this, take that, and then y'all not telling them, the do's and the don'ts. That's my man that used to hang up. Yeah, Frank up in the house in Springwood. Yeah,
that's the same guy.
That's him.
Same guy.
Okay, JJ, I'm not mad at you, Slim. We got a lot of people. I ain't mad at whoever don't take it. I'm gonna say this. I think older people should get it. I think we need to vaccinate our seniors first, because a lot of young people gonna go in and out their grandma's house from cookouts and all this. Once it open back up, mom will start moving around. But see, your grandmother ain't gonna be moving. They ain't gonna be moving around.
Right. Yeah. But check this out. We got him. He just pulled up. He's sitting down right there. He getting ready to come on. You ready to bring him on? We're gonna take a quick 30-second break.
Bring him on.
7:54. I'm gonna take a quick 30 seconds. Y'all, this good M Tanner. He gonna rap y'all for 30 seconds. Once he finishes, the next person y'all gonna see, me and Slink and Gary 22 Johnson. Give us 30 seconds. Y'all go get y'all something to drink. Get y'all questions ready. We'll be right back.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No crime but I push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. Chest up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. Chest up, push. 10 toes, push. Came in the game just to murder something. Put it on lock like a burglar coming. Sleeping on me, that's a bad dream. Then you wake up in a hearse or something.
Hey, let me move him to the middle. There you go. That's our man. Gary 22 Johnson. That's our
What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, fellas? How y'all be?
Man,
we doing great, man. We great to have you on here, man. We thankful for having you on here right now.
Hey, I follow the show, man. I love the show. The show amazing, man. Hey, listen, you're demonstrating black excellence. So operate in that. You hear me?
Yeah, man, hey, Slim. I don't know if I'm ready to sign up for your team or what. You look like a hostile over that motherfucker. You look really like, oh, we got that SC Nike chip. What? I'm ready to run it down.
See, I told you.
Hey, Slim, first and foremost, man, listen. We are so proud to have you. Man, your journey to up until this point of excellence, we want to commend you as well. You have demonstrated character over the last 20 years or more of excellence. You've been grinding. You know what it was to come from the bottom, as they say, starting from the bottom there, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
For those, as soon as we told people, oh, is that my man from up, used to come out of the house? Is that, everybody was telling, yeah, that's too calm down, man. He coming. So we just, without further ado, we would like you to go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, because nobody can represent you like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, just for the ones who don't know, Gary 22 Johnson. I'm from Washington D.C. I mean, I come from the brick. DC Department of Recreation. Went on to play collegiate basketball at Southern Cal. Played professionally, a couple of spots overseas. Went back to school, got my education, master's degree from GW. Went to education, human development. I deal with emotional behavior disorder. So I help with most problems that our teen and youth probably deal with today. So I kind of like switched over. Once the ball stopped, I kind of put that ball down and picked up the ink pen and kind of just put it to work, man, and just use my brain to kind of like continue to drive to get across the street.
There it is. There it is. But it's good that you say that you got into all those different avenues, because we're going to touch the whole life of Gary Johnson. But talk to us real quick about the DC Youth Empowerment that you had started a couple years back.
Yeah, Deon, I mean, that was something I always wanted to do, is kind of like create a platform to whereas I could come back and give back to our youth, right? Even if I would have made the league, man, I was going to put something in place, just knowing what most that our kids deal with, just dealing with socially and emotionally, right? Coming from DC, man, this a tough place, man. It's only the survive on the strong survive. That's a true statement coming from this place. So what I did was kind of like put in place a program that speaks to some of the youth deficiencies, if it pertains to even just dealing with academically or dealing with social and emotional or behavior development, or even we spread our wings even to workforce development and job placement. So we help the kids deal with behavior, anger, conflict, behavior management, conflict resolution. I mean, assertiveness. So you name it, we kind of like touch on the entire development of that youth from behavior all the way to workforce.
So where is it located? If anybody will say, like, if we got somebody, maybe have a youth on that don't, a parent or something that might have a youth that's going through something, is trying to figure out how they could get in touch with you to try to get one of their kids in your organization, what would their process be?
Man, they can go straight to the website, man. All the information is there. DCYouthEmpowerment.com.
Okay.
So you can go right to the website. You can leave a message, email. Somebody will get right back to you, or I'll get right back to you. Find out what your needs are and create that plan and that success plan and get to it.
Is it an age factor? Is it an age limit for the youth? Is it from 12 to 18?
Well, we go actually from 8 to 15 with the social and emotional piece, right? Mm-hmm. And more so we stress from like 16 to 24 with the workforce development and the job placement. But we also carry over some of that social and emotional aspect with some of our youth and young adults. So you know what I'm saying? So but we 7 to 15, 16 to 24.
And that's good too, because the earlier you get involved with a person, the better you'll get a chance to know them. So I'm sure you probably had some of your kids at 15 and now they 20 something now. You realize they done changed, or you've seen the development in them. So that's good for you to see.
No question, man. Identification is key though, man. Being able to identify one of those youths and touch areas where, see, I could go places where many can't go. You follow what I'm saying?
Right. I'm with
so
you.
I could go places where many can't go. So some of the youth really can't fool me a little bit, because I already know. I felt that pain, so I know what it's like. So I just help you kind of like navigate that pain and kind of use that to succeed, really. You follow what I'm saying? Instead of using that same pain to be as a detriment to you, let's use that to kind of like grow and build and create platforms that will excel our life.
Man, you talking some good talk, man. Man, I wish
you definitely.
Man, I wish I'd have known you before I got in all that trouble I got into. God damn, shit.
Yo, hey, look, Slink. I mean, if I could go to Tutu for a minute, I'll show you how to work the work. Yeah. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I'll show you how to work the work.
Man, Slim, listen, it's for real. It's always good to have one of our own, because you are homegrown. So question. No, don't get me wrong. We don't care if a dude from Alabama or what, but it does us a service when a guy is from here, right? Because, like you said, one thing a lot of people don't know. See, one of the hardest reasons it is to succeed in DC, because we got the #1 hood rats in the nation. Our hood rats gobble your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Our hood rats that made some dudes drop out of college and everything. Dudes talking about they ain't going back. They come in one weekend and they ain't going back. So and then you got the streets where people get caught up into with this new thing. Like it seemed like peer pressure's back with social media.
Yeah. I mean, those things. I really think actually, right. The older guys is not around, right? So So I come up in a different era, man, where like you stay in your lane a little bit, right? It was a certain group of guys who did what they did, right? And if you was a ball player, you stayed in that ball player lane, right? So and then they would tell you, shorty, that's not for you. Right. So I think today you got more so saying, come on, shorty, let's go over here and let's do this.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? Because it's many times, man, I don't sugarcoat it. I come from this place, so it's many times I just spoke to good men, great men here and say, Slim, I'm on hard times. I'm thinking about doing this. You follow what I'm saying? That's just keeping it 100. And them good men tell me, man, I don't think that's for you. And you know what I'm saying? And so respecting them and knowing who they are, being impactful within the district, right?
Right.
I took their words to heart and say, man, say less. Let me struggle for 3 more days. Somebody gonna give me some Jordans. So let me just hold tight for a little bit before I jump out the window. You know what I'm saying? And, and that's what it was though. But been around good men, Slink, been around good group of guys, man. Uptown, you know what I'm saying? 7th, 8th, 9th, and Kennedy, you know all them up there. Then going around Northeast, 21st and Benning Road. My man CEO, Bone, good people that really took me in. So I didn't really have a lot of pressure a little bit, Father, that I really had to jump out the window, you know?
Right. Now that's what I was talking about. Go ahead, Dick. You go ahead, Dick.
And let me ask you this about your upbringing in your youth and excelling so much at the game of basketball and using that game to get to the heights of D1, because everybody can't play D1.
Right.
And, I've coached and kids think that they child going to go to Duke and go to all these different schools, and they can't even walk on a middle school basketball team. You see what I'm saying? But, sometimes they get, I guess, is it the parents' fault? Or no, I'll ask you about that later. I just really want to hear about what was the different ways and different avenues that you had to take and say, look, I can't deal with that. I got to go this way because I got a plan. I got a vision. It's something that I want to do that helped you. Or was it somebody that kept on you and told you, to be great?
Yo, I think like 3 things, actually. The first, right, it's a different era in time. When we come up, basketball is the way out. You follow what I'm saying? That's a ticket. Like, that's a ticket, Slim. I mean, Biggie said it best. If you're selling crack, rock, or you got a wicked jump shot, right? And that's real. So we come from a crack place. That's just real. That's just where we are. That's where we come from. So already knowing, man, like 2 things, man. I didn't want to die on that corner or probably spend the rest of my life in that can. So knowing that, the rest was y'all like easy. Let's take this ball all the way to the door. And then you had to think though, man, I got people that relying on me, Slim. I got family.
Right. That's right.
I got neighborhoods. I got people from across the city like Slim. Like if I make that, everybody make that. You follow what I'm saying? So it's a different place, but you got to lock in and really say, man, I'm going to push this ball to the limit no matter what happened. I just knew I wasn't going to go back to Northeast on that corner. Whatever it took for me to keep rocking, going straight. I just know, man, I could not go back to that mailbox. You know what I mean?
I hate you. Where'd you play your high school basketball?
Man, I go 10th grade of tech, right? 10th grade of tech. I do the half a year of tech. Boom, half a year of tech. First semester I play. Second semester, I don't get the grades, I don't play. So then we over Northeast side. I don't play for Phelps my 11th grade year. Played with the number 14 boys club. Kept bumping, but I wasn't playing organizer. And I finished 1 full year up Phelps. So I only do 1 full year of high school. So Slink, I'm out the street with this thing. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? So only 1 year high school. So I don't get 3 years of high school, no junior high. So I don't come that channel. You know what I mean? I'm DC Department of Recreation. Do you hear me?
Right. You come out the gutter with it.
Yeah. So it's a little different.
It wasn't no AAU teams.
No. Not come up. I played my senior year the senior summer with Executive 3. That was the first time I was really introduced to AAU. So I played with Executive 3 though. So, but other than that, coming through that, no basketball camps, none of that. Out there, you learn about 33, butt on the pole, like shoot around the world. Like you learn from them basketball games though. So you get out there and you bump, you know what I mean?
Slim, let me tell you something. You know what? I'm glad you said that though, Tutu. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You are probably one of the only dudes that I know, and there's a lot of dudes, but they never played like 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year. You was just bouncing around. Yeah. But Slim, your game got your ass in there. You start. What happened is you start knocking. I'm gonna tell you the real deal. He's sugarcoating this shit. He started knocking a couple of name brand niggas' heads off, and nigga was like, "Wait, who's Sean?" Right? Yeah. And see, I'm telling you what happened because that's how I got to meet him. Man, it's bad, motherfucker, right? So they were talking about Steve France and all that, right? Because I was gone. I was in college. You see what I'm saying? When I got back to
other college.
I went to Penn. I went to Penn State. So when I came back, right? when I came back, Tutu, right? When I see Tony, he said, "Slim, I got a month on my man. Slim, he a bastard. Man, come on, man. He can't be there." He said, "Slim, I'm telling you, watch him." Man, it was 1997. I think you played it in Jonah Riggs.
Yeah, 97. Yeah,
97. Yeah, I was a Riggs.
Yeah,
and I said, "This regular shoot."
Yeah.
Man, I said, this raggedy tennis shoe motherfucker killing these people, man. So, I said, who the fuck is this dude, right? Because, see, a lot of names back then, people didn't realize the only names really was Kurt, Melvin, right? And Bootney. Because, see, all them used to come through. Greg was starting to floss a little bit. But
we out the tank, man. G. Jones.
Tutu was quiet. But his game, dude started respecting him truly by his ethic and his game. It's like, damn, Shorty's serious.
Yeah.
And you came up through the rankings like, they were talking about, man, Shorty. Man, I said, man, that motherfucker bad as much. The next thing you know, they say, you went to USC. And I said, God damn, then he went, man, you got a master's degree. You play D1 ball. You working with the youth. Slim, you are black excellence.
Man, I appreciate
it. And we want to give you your honor and just do. That's why we had you. And as soon as I'm telling you, as soon as we told who people we said we got two, man, is that they want to know who you is? Is that Tutu from is that the one from Georgia Avenue? Man, shut the fuck up, man. Slow down. Slow down, man. We got him, man. That's the Tutu.
Right.
They think we cloning guests. They think we cloning guests.
But I truly say though, Deon, I truly say, man, like I really carry the city. You know, we get so much bad light for who we are and some of the ones that came before us, right? So whatever their story may be. So we always portrayed to be a little different, man. So for me to come from this place and really to represent this place in a manner that I choose to represent it. Do you follow what I'm saying? So that's big to me, to be a reflection of my district, of my city, man. Like, so I represent this place to the fullest in everything I go, everywhere I go and everything that I do. So you're gonna see, Gary Johnson, he's from Washington, D.C. So I want them to see me out the urban. I represent the urban community. Do you follow what I'm saying? So I represent the urban community. So when you think of the urban community, I want to set the representation of this is who we are. We can come from this environment and come in any room and give you what you're looking for, and we respect it as for who we are from our brain and not from our walk of life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's go ahead, Slink.
No, you go ahead, D. You all right? Go ahead.
So that's I'm glad that you said that, because I want to transition now to start talking about the education side of it. How was it? You know, because I heard you say that you didn't have your grades at one time and all that.
Yeah.
So how was that transition now? Because now you at USC. That ain't just somewhere on the corner. I believe he was there when Keyshawn Johnson was there. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, when I got there, he was gone, but his niece was my girlfriend.
Oh,
look at that DC.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Hey, Fergie, you know, I'm gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna play with you. All right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Man, but just to go to USC, because USC back in the day used to be my favorite college when they had Anthony Davis. They had to put a lot of good football athletes out. They didn't have that many basketball athletes, but they put a lot of good football athletes. Anthony Davis, Ricky Bell.
Yeah. So you got a lot of guys, man. OJ, Keyshawn, Junior Seau. You got Anthony Munoz, Mark Courier. Like that, it's a school of excellence, man. Then the women's basketball, Lisa Leslie, Cynthia Cuba, Cheryl Miller, Tina Thompson, Hall of Famers. Like they call USC the school of Hall of Famers. Like so, like that excellence, man. Like that commit to excellence. That's our motto, Slink. Commit to excellence. So that's just like in my DNA. You follow what I'm saying? So when you walking through the athletic thing, you see commit to excellence. You see that every day, Slim. That becomes your bar. That becomes your standard. You follow what I'm saying? But that shit was different. I mean, to be honest, right? I know it's a different time now, and these kids are a lot smarter and all that stuff than I ever was back then. But so it was difficult a little bit because I just truly think at that time for me, maybe not applying, and I don't just put it on DC public schools, but just me maybe not applying myself early on in my academic journey as far as high school, probably applying. So I think once I get there, it kind of like hinders me a little bit because I don't think I'm academically inclined to compete at that time.
Right.
Okay.
So you follow what I'm saying? So this is real. I mean, you know, I'm out the alley, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? So this shit, Lord, we grinding this thing to the door. You feel me? Yeah. But when I get there, they give you so many supports. They give you the tutor, academic person, peer. They give you so much to help you, like succeed. And then you just got to fall in line and then roll with it. But I just made it my duty, Deon, just make sure I'm not going to leave that campus without that degree. Whatever I did, I just wasn't going to leave that campus without that degree, though.
Very important. We had a question from one of the listeners. He said, do you think you would have been made it to the league on a traditional path?
Yeah, no question though. No question. I mean, no question because I would have more time to really develop. So you gotta understand, man. Like if I do middle school action and all that, get the AAU bump, kind of continue to get that bump, and then play 10th, 11th, 12th.
Right.
I'm developing as a basketball player, right? I'm developing. So if you look at my development from the back door route,
right.
You follow what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I don't have any of that. I'm coming from the rec department.
You're going all the way around the back. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going all the way around the back, Slim. So I'm from DC Department of Recreation. I'm from Boys Club.
Right.
So all that extra bump that people getting, I'm not getting. You follow what I'm saying? And so just saying, even because I'm JUCO baby, so even doing the 2 at the JUCO, then doing the 2 at SC, even if I had one, even if I had one more at SC, I really would have implemented my game on that caliber, on that status. Granted, when I come out, I had the NBA shot with the lockout hurt me coming out, right? With the lockout hurt me, and then only my select few friends know. When I come home in 2003, I got the deal on the table with 2 teams, Poland and Minnesota. I get hurt playing outside of Upshur. My man, one arm Doug, hurt me a little bit. You know what I mean? So what many don't know. So we talking about like that caliber, that level of basketball from from a backdoor element and really maximizing that game itself. I would think so. Yes.
Well, you kind of answered the question if you had your NBA teams calling for it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying. That's coming the back way though. That's coming a long way though. You follow what I'm saying? So that's coming the untraditional way. So if I'm able to do that untraditionally, and then you give me the supports and the certain criteria, the things that I need to really elevate myself at that time, no question. You follow what I'm saying? You get early answers to the test. You feel me?
Right.
This is crazy. That was a good question by Herm too. But you know what's so good too, because I'm thinking like, man, I'm saying, damn, just to come from where you came from, and like I say, the scenic route that you took.
How about that?
Just to get 2 offers.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? See, people don't realize sometimes people look at what you done. Listen, you know how hard it is to get somebody from the NBA to say they want you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got dudes trying out AAU, college 4 years, and motherfucker pay 4 years. Man, look, I don't want his ass. Sit your ass down. We don't want to see you. But you went the scenic route because basically your game came up through the hood. Everybody, it was just working.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you another thing, too, to help a lot of these young players that they didn't have back in your time was social media.
And also a lot of people in their ear. I think even besides social media is okay, but you don't have a lot of people that's responding on social media and say, "Shaw, you should do this, you should do that." It's the people that's in their corner. It's the people that's around them. You know what I'm saying? See, Slink, you guys ain't say, "Shawty, do this." Nah. All y'all said was, "What time is the game?"
Right.
You feel me? Or what school you think about going to? It wasn't like 5 or it wasn't 20 vultures that's trying to pursue you to go different ways so they could benefit.
Right.
So that's the key, yo. You got so many people who don't know nothing about this life. They don't know about the intricacies that it takes to get to a certain level as a player. They don't understand it, but they are the biggest advisors. You follow what I'm saying? None of y'all ain't played top flight basketball.
Right.
Y'all ain't played top flight basketball. You guys ain't played no top tier level of basketball.
That's right.
Top tier level coaching. Really getting the basketball itself, getting the game of hoop. Not bumping, getting the game itself. Come on, man. Come on, listen. I wouldn't let you guys tell my son how to tie his shoe. I'm just saying, speak the truth.
Right.
Now I'm glad you said it about understanding the game of basketball. How was it to play under the great Henry Bibby, Mike Bibby's dad?
Yo, that's a great question.
I believe did he pass on?
I don't think so. I hope he might be still around. So hopefully he's still around. I haven't heard that news because that's my man. We kind of like go through the trenches, so it's kind of cool. But yo, Henry was like that, man. Henry, was amazing. You gotta understand what people don't understand those things for real, right? John Wooden taught Henry Bibby.
Right.
Henry Bibby taught me.
Right.
So, hey, I hate to say it, I come under that basketball tree.
Right.
So I'm just saying, so we're talking about top level basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, listen, see, that's the part I don't really touch on a lot because I don't want to come off retarded with that spell, but
no,
guess
you,
what?
you got to because it's
Yo,
listen, that need to hear. They
you
need
follow
to
what I'm
hear.
saying? I mean, that's Slink. That's a true bill, though. Like John Wooden, Henry Baby, and taught me. So we talking about that basketball tree. Yo, coach was like that, Slim. I mean, taught me that game on a whole nother page. Had me see that game on a whole nother page. So we're talking about knowing that game and seeing that game. I mean, come on, man. It's a different mode, though. And having a certain approach. You know what I'm saying? Having your mind ready. When they say, hey, Jerry West is here to see you play. See, that's different. I'm from the alley. So when he say that to me, that means something to me. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you, home.
Come on. You follow what I'm saying? So just teaching me, understanding the game from a point guard place. This is what you got to do. Boom, boom, boom. These are your spots on the floor. These are your target areas, right? These are spots where you want to be making 7 out of 10 shots. So just getting that deep game of basketball, like that different level that many don't get to. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like? What was it like to go up against his son Mike Bibby though? What was that like?
Oh man, I mean, but Bibby, that I mean, you know what it was like. Hey, Slink, I didn't know what else to do. You know what it was like, man. Let's get to it.
Hey,
right?
Deon on some Vladimir shit right
But
there.
guess what? But why we here, Deon? He not the only one that got that. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no
But man, you know, it was more so about competing, right? It was more so about competing, and you know, and Coach, my man, I love Coach to the death. We're gonna keep it real, but as a competitor, Coach ain't want his son to get off. You follow what I'm saying? And so he was like, "Hey, Tutu, listen." Yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Slink. So I kept telling the man, right? I said, "Coach, I got you. Man, Slim, I got you. Slim, I got you." He like, Tutu. I say, Slim, I got you. You hear what I'm saying? He said, you can't let the motherfucker get off. Excuse me, my French. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, you got it.
So you know what I'm saying? So, but you know, I said, Coach, I got you. But both games, Slim, the first game I went for like 30-8 in Arizona. I went for 30-8 in Arizona. Not the game on TV. I went for 30-8 in Arizona. I fouled out with a minute. They stood up and gave me a standing ovation. You follow what I'm saying? So we talking about, and at that time, I think I scored the most points in a gym. So we talking about coming inside their gym. We lost, but guess what? Coming inside that gym and saying Bibby, Burn Davis, Jason Terry, Miles Simon, going smack at all of them, man. You know what this is about? Like one against 5. You follow what I'm saying? Right. So, but the game everybody saw at home. Everybody saw the game at home. 26, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 steals. That's the jump everybody saw at home. You know what I'm saying? That's when I threw Bibby and Miles Simon in the bleachers. You follow what I'm saying? So we talking about that life, but
we wanted to get into that juicy shit.
We gotta get into that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know, because sometimes
it's somebody that's watching and listening right now.
Yeah, but see, we got a lot of basketball experts too. That they over there typing to me, man, he fucked Mike Bibby up. He's
yo. But guess what? But Slink, I punished Burn Davis too.
Yeah.
See, people ain't really get a chance.
That.
Oh, you got to know that. So boom, right? Yo, listen. So I punished him. See, I punished him at SC. I maybe had like 25. I scored like 5 in a row, like Herbo. Nigga, Coach Bibby, like, yo, 2. He like, how many you got? I said, I got like 3. He like, F that. I need like 5. I say no more. You right? He throw the playbook away. He like, hey, 2. Give me that shit. He want that work. He said, give me that shit. I said, okay. So he off the Herbo tip 5 in a row. He cleaned it out like Herbo. So it's just like the next day, your man Burn Davis get in contact with me. He want me to teach him the hands up. Like, come on, son. They my sons. You hear me?
Right.
Man, they my sons. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Eddie House. But listen to the story, though, Slink. Eddie House. I mean, I had 32. I missed 3 shots against Eddie House. Come on, stop playing. I had 32. I missed 3 shots. So you follow what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all, we talking about real NBA players. We're not talking about no riffraff.
No, man.
Real names.
Hold up, Deon. Hold up, because I got a little jail crowd that follow me too.
Tutu never punished me in no Madden. Let's get that together.
Fergie was tough and mad though. He was tough to beat.
Oh yeah, he tough.
He was tough to. Hey, listen, this computer G's was tough to beat. He get you 3 plays, you dead. You hear me? He gonna stick with 3 plays, Slim.
Go ahead.
Hey, look. I form left, I form right. Play action up top, Slim. Man, what?
He love that play action, Slim.
Go ahead, Slink with your question, man.
I know what I gotta say. You gotta set the list straight because we got a few dudes on here for jail. Listen, we're talking about USC, the college, not USP, because I got a couple jail boys. Oh, he played in jail. Who paid attention? No, USC, the college, man. You gotta let me know. We got all kinds of followers, Slim. They all over the place. You said this is. Oh, that was his mom.
He know.
What's up, Mom? That's my girl. Mom played that, but she bold, huh? Get that bowling going. Straight. Yeah, really. Put the money up, baby. I got you.
Yeah, man. Listen, Slim. I'm so happy to have you on because too, I ain't seen you in 20 years, Slim.
Yeah.
I ain't seen you in a minute. I was telling Frank, he told me, man, my man, I said, he be in the barbershop.
Yeah,
I said, he talking about Garrett. Man, ain't no motherfucker Garrett John. He might have whooped somebody.
No bullshit.
I said, Frank.
But that experience, y'all, was amazing experience, them. And I tell a lot of people, man, like I just ain't do it for me, man. I did it for the whole city, man. It was some guys that was here that was like that. I got buddies, my man Lil Nooney and them, my man Gary Bam, uptown grew up with, rest in peace, my own cousin Donnell. Them guys played ball. Them guys had a legit chance as well as me. So I get it though, but just fell short in the struggle. You know what I mean? Guys that's in the tank, that's from the city that can do it, but just fell short. So I already knew where I come from, man. So I never really did it just for my own personal accomplishment. I carried the city with me, man. So I wanted to represent the city. I know I had the spirit of the city on my back. I'm way out west. So, man, I had the DC spirit with me. And I wanted to represent my entire district. And that's just how that was going.
He said, he said, this guy, he said,
are you doing private workouts?
He said his son's the point guard, played for Coolidge. He wanted to know, he transferred from Coolidge to a private school out VA. He played point guard. He wanted to know, are you doing any private workouts?
Man, I mean, I don't really conduct them for real, because, you know what I mean, I do friends and family playing, you know what I mean, people that's really serious about this thing, because it's dear to me. You follow what I'm saying?
Right,
it is this game is sacred to me, man. It's sacred, man, because it did good things for me. But if someone's serious about that life and they really want it, I don't take it to the grave. Like, I'm gonna pass the blessing forward. You follow what I'm saying? Right. So, but if he's serious, he could get in contact with you and Deon and definitely get my number.
Yeah, he knows you. You know what he is. Okay, he's a younger guy from around up there. Good kid.
So you can get the number from y'all and give me a call though.
Yeah. So here you go. Thank you for coming to 2 on Sundays. You
number 2. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's Lil Frank. That's Lil.
Yeah, that's my Frank, my man. That's my nephew. That's my nephew.
Oh, man, Lord.
Hey, Frank gonna make you work for it. Frank gonna make you work for it.
Oh my God, man! I'm losing hair like a motherfucker, man. This motherfucker got me ready. Man, he got me ready to whoop dudes in there. He just say, I said, man, I done built a monster. He talk crazy to the motherfucker. I said, Sean, he talk crazy to everybody like me, man. I done earned that shit.
Yeah.
You just saying it. He told, man, we had a discussion in the barber shop the other day. We're gonna bring it to you. Now we had 2 discussions. Now we know in the draft, they don't care what position you are. They go by skill set, what the team need, and all that. Right. So it ain't about, he play point guard, he play forward, he a center.
Yeah.
Talked about the draft. Who would you take in the draft between, not looking at their career, prior, Kobe Bryant or Tim Duncan?
No, you take Tim Duncan.
Okay, let me stop you right there. Now, me and my man, we always got a thing where we talk about the bigger man gonna get drafted anyway, unless unless he's an Iverson or something.
You know what I'm saying? That's true.
Okay, now we go to their career.
Yeah.
We talk about Tim Duncan's career, Kobe Bryant's career.
Right.
Who is the better player?
I mean, that's a tough jump because if you're going based upon career, because it's crazy because they're both the best at their position with their skill set. Because guess what, right? They both got 5 rings. They both MVPs, even so bang. I mean, you can't go wrong. It seemed like, right? 1A and 1B. I mean, you go, but see, guess what though, right? Tim Duncan only come around once every 20. A 6'6" Kobe Bryant, they out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you talking about who do I take starting at the gate, man, I'm going with 6'11". Because we grew up, you start your team with that big boy. You follow what I'm saying?
That's what we talking about.
So we grew up with that, but you can find a 6'2" guard they all in California. They
Right.
all in Chicago. They
Right.
all up New York. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Right, Slim.
But a 6'11", Tim Duncan, they're not all around here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's real. That's like say a guard. A guard come a dime a dozen. So you
Right.
can find you can find a guard. You can close your eyes and find a guard. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
So well, that was
Go
Lil
ahead,
Frank.
Slink.
No, that was Lil Frank. He said, "Now we just argue. We just go on player for player. This is my opinion." I said, if I looked at the careers and all, I would take Kobe.
Yeah.
Right. Pre-draft, I'm taking Tim Duncan.
No bullshit. That's true.
So after I'm looking at careers, I think Kobe, to me, just my personal opinion, can have more in impact in a game, in a serious game, than Tim Duncan if it got to the highest level.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, that is very well true because you know why? Because I think just based upon personality-wise, right? Kobe's personality was different. And even though Tim was a quiet assassin, it was a quiet assassin. But I think that level, I think Kobe could go all the way upstairs.
Man, that motherfucker crazy.
But that doesn't take away from Tim Duncan.
No,
because Tim Duncan went upstairs. You know
Ain't
what I'm saying?
no question.
So but we talking about, man, go like it's time to go all the way up.
Right.
I think Kobe can go all the way up.
Man, Kobe's so burnt out, man. But you're right though about Tim Duncan, because Tim Duncan went all the way up and gave them the business. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like, he knocked them off. He beat them in a Western Conference final before. So it ain't. So the reason why I brought that up too, because it's so close. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who you really want. But people was good. No, Frank, man, you crazy. Ain't nobody gonna take Tim Duncan over Kobe. Frank, because that's what he do. He does the verses. He always got this player. Now he went to is Kobe top 5. Then that's how we started another argument.
But guess what though, right? It's Kobe. We're gonna get back on topic, but it's Kobe without Phil Jackson.
Right.
I don't think so.
Because guess what?
Kobe without the big man Shaq.
Because guess what? Because whether he got Shaq or not, that's another whole element in the story. But guess what? Having Phil Jackson and Tex Winters, Kobe got the answer to the test.
We talk about this all the time.
So he got answer to the test.
Right.
Listen, he ain't go like Charles Barkley, go all the woo. Kobe got answer to the test. So Tex Winters can give him information that no one has access to. Phil Jackson can get him mental information that no one else has access to. Hey, Kobe, you know what Mike would do in Game 5? Look at this tape from 1991. Look at this. I'm just saying, right? So we're talking about someone helping you to get to a place mentally.
That's right, Slim. You're talking now.
That's answer to the test. But Kobe still had to work the answer to the test, which he did. But guess what? You got two people that hung with Mike for 10 plus years or so. So you getting juicy juice.
Right. You right, Slim. You talking some slicks. You can tell you played that D1. You talking some slicks. Because you know what? You're right too. That's like adapt information.
What?
Yeah, that's adapt. That's like, man, that's like some 33rd degree shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that information. See, education gets you a job. Information gets you paid.
Right.
Listen, before we move any further, everybody go get up some water, get you a little something to drink. We're gonna take a 30-second break. We bring it Gary back, 2-2 back. We got a whole another segment because we ain't even talked about the business side of the things. We ain't even talking about family. So we ain't even getting to that yet. We just talking about the life.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get into the next side. So we're gonna take 30 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna take 30 quick seconds. When we come back, we're gonna get into something different. If y'all got any questions for him, send it to the chat so y'all can talk to him as well. We'll be right back. Give us 30 seconds. All right, and we are back. Gary Tutu Johnson is our guest. We talked about a lot of the life. We still got some more of the life to talk about.
Yeah.
But we talked about the college basketball side, the growing up side, the coming up side, the whole side. So now
mm-hmm.
we want to get into what's going on in your life now. So what do you got going on right now?
Well, you know, currently I still rock Defensive Empowerment, but you know, of course, because of COVID, kind of like slowed us down. But I'm going another little direction with that piece, right? We add another component to the piece. But currently, man, I just got into investing mode, like a little bit, man. You know, got to give a shout out to my man, my mentor, KB, good brother I go out the sandbox with. So kind of like bring me along the trenches on the real estate side, as far as on the investment side.
Mm-hmm.
So you follow what I'm saying? So, you know, so kind of like got into that arena and become intrigued with that arena. And, you know, God's been fruitful to me in that arena. And so I've been able to kind of like grab like 2 properties, working on the third. So kind of like getting that element of trying to like really seek, you know, financial freedom or try to create generational wealth just for whoever's behind me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, I'm going for it, man. You hear me?
Yeah, they go Bill just turned into
Bill just woke up.
Yeah, he probably just woke up, probably getting that milk warm for that pretty little daughter here. That's Hey, you got 2 or 3 hood rats on here talking.
What it do, Sweat? What it do, Sweat?
Yeah, you got 2 or 3 hood rats on here talking. Is he married? He look kind of cute. we always got some girls to go into, so you gotta give up your status.
Oh yeah.
Are you married? Yeah. You know, are you married? Cause after
you don't have to now.
You don't have to be married. You don't have to tell your status and all that, because you know we don't want to get. But you know, always got a woman on. Yeah, he kind of fine. Is he married? He got a woman. You know, I got a business too. I got a son with a missing tooth. He might get work.
He said, "I got a son with a missing."
He might get work on his point guard.
You crazy? You off the chain, son.
Yeah,
that's how we funny.
Hey, Slim, that's
funny, son.
Listen, that's how we do. Listen, one thing about us too. You know, for real, to be honest, listen, man, we all 3 of us on this line here are blessed.
Yeah.
When we slow it down. And we be still and listen to that real small voice, man, we bless Slim. Everything and all the dudes behind us that's passed away and all the dudes in front of us that's gonna go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For us to be here on this platform to give people something where they can build off of information. We can laugh, we can talk about money, we can talk about wealth, we can talk about education.
Yeah.
This is a blessing, Slim. So
no question.
A lot of times, I like to throw that little humor in there because man, ain't nothing without no fun, Slim.
And you know what though, I really want to touch on that a little bit, man. Just on that investing tip, man, because I really want to encourage some people, man. Like, listen, you gotta swing for the fence, and despite what you aiming for, you gotta set the goal, you gotta dream big, and you gotta swing, man. You gotta swing. So it doesn't make sense to sit back and wait for something to come when you can really put all your energy and your focus into what you're trying to do and what you're trying to become. Because I always say, man, we always say you got one shot at life, but guess what? My motto is you only get 2 pitches. Either you got to get on base or you got to get a home run.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? So,
I'm with you.
So you know, even if you got dreams or goals, something that you're pursuing, something that you want to do, man, you got to swing, right? And I'm just going to share, because I'm so transparent in what I do a little bit, man. Listen, I had a goal and a focus to do something, man. So I locked in and saved my savings, right? I locked in and was on a goal because I knew I was going to hop to the real estate game. So, but I was going to do it somewhere else, like Ohio, because I had a plug there with some folks that was kind of like doing the real estate and with the Section 8 stuff, right? So I already was gearing up to go somewhere Slim, but an opportunity came local where opportunity came local as I could come in as an investor and keep it 100. It was a 50-50 chance of whether I would see a return on that investment or not. You follow what I'm saying? But guess what, Slink? Where I'm from, right? Hey, listen.
50-50 is good.
Yo, where I'm from, right? I'm swinging my bat, Slim. You hear me?
Yeah.
And whatever happened, gonna happen.
Right.
So I took the chance. I took the gamble. I invested it. Came off, saw a return on that investment, and then put that investment right back into grabbing multifamily units. You follow what I'm saying? So you follow what I'm saying? But guess what, right? But if I don't swing that bat, Slim, like I'm still in the same spot from where I would have been maybe 16, 18 months ago. You follow what I'm saying? So so that drive, or whatever you want to do, man, you got to swing that thing, and whatever happened, because where we come from, man, you got to swing, Slim. You can't sit there and watch. You hear me? But I just wanted to share that with somebody to encourage and motivate somebody like Slim. Sometimes, man, I'm sorry, but this is how I feel in my spirit, man. Sometimes you got to say, fuck that. I'm going for it. You follow what I'm saying?
That's right, Slim.
So you know what I'm saying? You got to say, fuck that. It's whatever. And you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
right, though.
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
You're right, Slim. It's almost like the game of basketball when it's a small window of going baseline and you know the shot blocker come up. You going. You see what I'm saying? You going to put Joan in the rim.
Or either way on the other side, hey, my man say he know a guy got a sweet deal. Hey, guess what? I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying? It's the same play. It's the same play. But inside of us, instead of us doing it with the hoodie and the boots, man, we're doing it with the ink pen. You follow what I'm saying? But the steps and the mindset is the same.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's the same principles. It just is not boots. It's ink pen. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's still alley mode. You heard me?
Yeah.
Now we did get a question because I don't want to get too deep without asking the question. We do got people who watch the show.
Yeah, let's go.
They want to know about the team that you had with it was you, G Wiz, Baby Shaq, and White Chocolate, and how they said that y'all was cheating that year with that team because y'all was blowing everybody out the water. That's what Lil Frank said.
Yeah, but we also you had Pep, Earl Tyson. Because if you got Pep, White Chocolate, you still got Pep, and you still got my man in there, VP in there. You follow what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on, y'all.
Man, don't listen to that shit, Frank.
But still though, Deon, like, I mean, you got the best around.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, so you have to find another 5 or 7 that can match that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not being matched like that.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? Right. So of course it's going to you entertain the district, the city, you get the city what they want. I mean, you know what I mean? You know what it is.
Plus
now, getting back to the street basketball, and I'm gonna get Slink because I know Slink got something too. But getting back to street basketball, because I saw you was on the Red Cup Hour. Big shout out to the Red Cup Hour. Bone and the guys doing a great thing. Kirk and them doing a great thing. And
rest in peace. Rest in peace to Charlie Moe. Man.
Charlie Moe.
Charlie
Moe, right.
Yeah, rest in peace, Charlie Moe.
They asked you a tricky question.
Mm-hmm.
Could Kirk Bone really mess with Gary Tutu when Tutu was on blast? I'm not gonna say what you said. I'm not gonna say what you said because I'm gonna let you answer it. I'm gonna let you answer.
Man, I don't want to touch that question, man. I don't want to touch that question.
Leave that alone.
Well, I don't want to really touch. I don't want to touch that question because I mean, Trouble is so dear to me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? What people don't really know, man, we have a great relationship, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what people really don't know. So, so behind the scenes, on the front street, it look as if, man, it's his adversary, but I mean, his brother used to work me out. He used to work me out. So, I don't want people to mix up competitive nature. We're just talking about straight competitive. We ain't talking about nothing but basketball. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got a lot of respect for him, man. I watched him, man. A lot of my mindset of really representing DC and the culture of DC basketball come from Slim. Yeah, and that's just the truth though, man. Like watching him down that Herbo do his thing, man, and really put the city on his back and job, boogie and rock and roll. Shit, I wanted to be that, Slim. I really, I saw that. Watching him Emory do his thing. I wanted a piece of that action. You follow what I'm saying? So. Nah, man, he go represent us, represent our city. Go fry niggas, man. Come on, son.
Yes,
like,
he did.
I'm telling you, man, I could tell you a story one time, though, man. I got off the airplane coming to SC, so one of the guys probably went to Compton Community College with Trouble. And then when I got off the plane, he asked me one thing. This is a true story. He said, "Can you play like Kirk Smith?" That's what he said. He said, "Yo, you follow what I'm saying?" He said, right. "Can you?" That's all he wanted to know. He might have seen another DC ball player, but the one he's seen, all he wanted to know, can you play anything like Slim? So but pillar, man, pillar of the town.
Hey,
yeah, because he's a little bit older than you too, right?
Yeah, he's older than me. He's about 4 years older than me.
It's about following,
man.
Yeah,
man,
pillar, man. Great guy.
Great guy, man. Captain Kirk. That's what I call him.
Yeah.
I watched him. Listen, one thing about me, I've been watching basketball. I play a little bit, but been watching all them guys. I remember when Kirk was in. I remember when he was in.
Did we lose video? I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, he might have lost video.
Might have lost.
But we'll keep on going. I remember when Kirk was in high school with Bill. I remember him and Bill was playing. Kirk used to be in the back in the alleys up Coolest Gamble. He used to love the gamble. I said, Shawty, go play. He was man, that boy. Listen, I remember one time. This is the joke. This is one of the best outdoor games I've seen. We went to Baltimore in the Dome. They played Baltimore's finest against DC finest, right? And they went up there, and let me tell you something. DC was getting gutted. They was getting gutted. They were down when I call gutted 10 or 15, which ain't really ain't that much, but it wasn't looking bad. They was rattled a little bit, right?
Right.
And they was asking Steve, man, come on and go. Steve, like, man, am I starting? They're like, nah, you ain't gonna start Slim. You gotta pay homage. These dudes been here before you. But you gonna get in. Like, I ain't going Slim if I ain't starting. Them dudes ain't better than me in his mind.
Right.
Like, yeah, he was like, man, I'm better than them. They said, look, Slim, it ain't like that. This homie thing, we all together. Woo. So rest in peace. He got him to go. Big T, Lock It Down T. You remember?
Lock It Down T. Yeah.
Lock It Down T. You know, he called him over about anything. He talked to him so much. They got Steve to go. I was up there. I was on the front row. DC probably was down maybe 10 or 15. I think they had Kurt's brother played. They had Dave Butler. They had Mike Smith.
That's that real mob.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure if they had Jason Muscuri in them. I think they might. They did have Jason Muscuri in them. But anyway, to make a long story short, Deon, we were losing until they let Wink in the game. Slim, he got in the game. He did a bop from top of the key and took off from the foul line. You know, he had that cock joint where he cock it. He turned sideways. And when he dunked it, it felt like the whole building come down. Boom! You know how when he used to dunk that joint, boom, man, everybody ran all on the floor and all that. It was like, yo, the Baltimore dudes like, hey, yo, who that kid? Who that kid? Like, y'all was talking shit 10 minutes ago. Now y'all don't want to know who he is.
Yeah.
But long story short, DC came back and won. Because I think, matter of fact, Sam Cassell was coaching that team.
Yeah. DC culture is big.
They had to do Mark Culture. They had Mark Culture from Temple, the boy from Temple.
Yeah.
They had the other boy from Miami, I think. I can't see. You know all them dudes' name. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
He played golf for Miami, but it was a real good game. But it was
DC basketball is amazing. Yeah,
it's amazing.
Because we know you as the basketball, so we got to talk to you about basketball. But like I said, we want to touch on some of the other things that you got going on. You did tell us about the investing and the real estate and all that. Talking about the youth and the DC empowerment. And all of the kids, like I done seen all the pictures and you shaking hands with people and making all those different connections. If there was a kid on here right now, let's say that he never met you, but he done heard your whole story. What advice, or if you could go back and see Tutu at 13, 14 years old, what advice would you give Gary Johnson?
I mean, I think I would tell that kid, listen, give yourself a chance. When the whole world shoots yourself in the foot, don't you be the one that shoot yourself in the foot, right? So when the clock strikes 12, man, only person you have is you, right? And so as long as you got you on your own side, you can go. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got you, you can go. So, you know, when the world shoots you in the foot, don't shoot yourself in the foot, man. Give yourself a chance to succeed. That's when I tell them young, because, you know, I travel, I do a lot of speaking stuff. So that's some of the things, man, I tell them young, give yourself a chance to win. Right? I tell all the youngers, if you go hard on the street, I'm gonna go for my sister. I'm gonna go for my man. My mother called me, I'm gonna go. And whoever called me, I'm gonna go. But guess what they really do? They don't go for themselves.
Right.
And so what I mean, go for yourself. You don't put yourself first and forward to go out here and strive and to not just survive, but to thrive. Right? So you're gonna go for everybody except go for yourself.
Right. That's true. That is
so
true.
You to the youngest say, I'm going to go. I know you're going to go, and we respect it, but we need to turn that go into let's go for you and let's go get it.
Right.
So let's change the lens of that. I'm going to go. You follow what I'm saying? And so it's just about helping youngers, man. One thing about the district, man, the district is a tough place, man, is you got the stimulus and the response. Our stimulus, what we deal with, the environment, with the violence, with the drugs, with the gunplay, that's a stimulus. So anytime our kids is riddled with that stimulus all day, every day, you only know what the response going to be.
Right.
You know, stimulus versus response. It is what it is, right? Adaptation, behavior by adaptation, right? But if you take them out of a situation and put them in another situation, they will have to adapt to environment. I mean, that's
Right.
every science experiment in the book. I mean, you follow what I'm saying? So we're just dealt with, we dealt with so much. And I get it. It ain't the city responsibility to provide these things, but it's things that we could have done as a city. Yo, St. Elizabeth, we could have expanded,
Right.
we could have expanded UDC, we could have expanded UDC, make that free tuition for students 18 to 24, and we could have housed students. So it is stuff I do think as a city that we could have done. I don't have all the answers. I'm not a politician, but I'm just saying it's stuff that we could have utilized and used to benefit our youth, and we ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why, and I know that, and I know he was saying the joke, but at the same time, you know, I do know that everybody do want to hear about the basketball and the fame and the glory of the basketball, but there's just like Slink, you know, in his life or my life, there's things that we might have been great at, and that we people too, and there's other things that we got going on other than just the game of basketball.
Yeah.
So just like Slink been saying all night, highly intelligent. A person from your life story to go to GW and get a master's degree?
Yeah.
A lot of people can't say that.
Yeah.
And those are the type of stories that I want everybody to hear. Everybody know how great Tutu was playing basketball. But let's talk about the other side of it. What made you go do that? Why did you want to go get your master's degree?
Yo, because the whole kicker, right? I already knew with my program, right? Me being an educator, but what people don't really know, see, that was my field, me being an educator. So, Sling, I didn't serve every capacity from education, man. I've been a substitute teacher. I've been a dean, assistant principal, director of education, and professor at UDC. So you follow what I'm saying? So just coming through those channels. So just me going back and getting that master's degree, it was going to help me solidify DC youth empowerment. You follow what I'm saying? So if I just open up the joint like a corner store joint, open it up, okay, who are you? But guess what? But me putting those letters behind my name, it's going to stand on something. So now I'm telling you that I'm qualified and certified to do what I'm saying I want to do. Now you're going to listen to me because I'm Gary Johnson with a couple letters behind my last name. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know how it works. So I'm working the work. I am working the work. That's it. So, and I knew it was going to help me with the program to open up the program and get the kids the tools that they need. So me going back to school was a no-brainer. It was also really, it was promoting the brand that I was trying to bring with DC Youth Empowerment. You follow what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And a life accomplishment, family accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, but at the same time, it just was proactive and premeditated thinking. You feel me?
And you explained it earlier too about what you do for you is good for you. It makes you feel good about you. The better we do for us, see, we can see what that happened in our community. Like I talk about all the time, the shame and the honor are misplaced.
Yeah.
So what a dude is ashamed of, he should really be honored. It's cool to be smart, Slim.
Yo, hey, shit. You telling me though, man. Listen, man. I share that transparency with them youngers, man, because the only way them youngers can get my vibration is for me to be transparent with them youngers. So I'm true to my pain. I'm true to what bothered me, y'all. You know, I grew up single parent. I grew up not a great relationship with dad till later in my years, all this good little stuff. So Slim, I grew up in a crack building uptown 936. I've been around gun violence my whole life. I lost 200 friends to the street. I got 200 friends locked up. I got a cousin got murdered. I had family members on coke. So I'm just saying. Yeah. So man, so it's like Harriet Tubman, Slim. I know what you went through, so I can't leave you there.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? You know, I can't really leave you there. So I'm gonna come back and get you. You know, if you with the smoke, we're gonna succeed, and that's all we do. If you with the smoke, if you want to succeed for real, you gonna straight succeed. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I agree with you. She wants to know. A question wants to know is your youth empowerment program for DC residents only. Gary,
no, not really. But if you're interested, just shoot me an email and I can just tell you how we really they're going to the website, dcyouthdempowerment.com. You can fill out, send an email to me, and then we could correspond from there.
And Deon gonna put that shot up. He'll put that up.
I'm gonna put it.
They're gonna put that across the board because what they do is they get it from off the comments and they'll get it. And that's my homie Letitia Smith. So you know, man, I'm gonna tell you something, Slim. Man, you got me over here on fire. I don't know if I'm ready to read a book or shoot a jump shot. I'm confused like a motherfucker. I'm ready to shoot a 3 and read a book.
Yeah.
You rolling though. But see, that's what I tell people this all the time. That's the law of attraction. That's the energy you bring.
Yeah.
Now, you bringing so much positive energy and education. You open our minds up. That's what it's all about, Slim. Unlocking that one way. I tell dudes all the time, stop looking at life out of peephole and look out the front window. You can see more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can see more. If you look out the house, look out the people, you ain't gonna see but one motherfucker standing right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I know what that DC public school cafeteria food tastes like. That milk and pizza. You hear me? yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I am Gary Johnson, but I am still Tutu too, though.
Right,
I mean, don't get that
right.
wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but you know, but I got you though, man. But y'all, man, you know, I'm glad you guys brought me on the show, man. You know, just thank you for we could just help somebody and just no matter what it is, man, just about growing. We all cross that street together, though. You know what I mean? Right. It's just we all get across the street, not just no one man. Man, listen, we go together, man. That's what this thing's about, man. So I'm glad you guys was able to bring me on. I can be of light to some people.
Man, we're gonna bring you back. Man, we listen. One thing about the guests we be having, it's like a rotation, Slim, because we really got our base users are the people, and they tell, man, bring Gary Tutu back. Bring this person. See, they get so into who we bring out. That's why it's like a family affair. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. Pull you. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell dudes all the time, Slim, when you stick your hand out, have something in it. You know what I mean? Instead of stick your hand up to ask for something all the time. Stick your hand out, have something in it, have some food, have some change, have something in it to offer a motherfucker. Instead of sticking it out, asking for something all the You know what I'm saying? Have something in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? 220s and a bag of weed. Have something in that motherfucker. Don't just keep sticking that motherfucker out at the medium talking about $3. Man, fuck that. Get out there, man, do something. Make some stuff. Man, listen, it took away all the excuses, Slim. It's grind time.
No question.
It's grind time. These people, they sucking the resources up, like you said. It ain't no time to be foolishness, probably bullshit. If you're of age, you're young, we give you a pass, but you grown man, ain't nobody feeling sorry for no grown man out here bullshit no more because it's drying up, Slim.
Yeah, you have to. And you got to put yourself in a position where you really are looking at self-sufficiency. I mean, you could just look around with COVID, people got to wait for stimulus check, even with the snow stuff in Texas, they have to wait for a man to say yes or no. You follow what I'm saying? Right. And so, and just for me, it's been a man, real talk, man. I don't want another man tell me yes or no whether it determines life or death for me. That's a tough situation. So you follow what I'm saying? So it's more so like really putting yourself in position to be self-reliant. You follow what I'm saying? I mean, if people really awoke, I mean, the government is not your friend. It's not meant to be your friend. It's called a system. It's not friendly. You know what I'm saying? So we got to really see this thing for really what it's worth. But we got to start really going towards self-sufficiency and creating financial independence.
Yeah, that's where we at, man. I'm glad that you said that because, you know, you can. I mean, like I said, it's over right now. It's 193 people watching. I know you see the same name because those are the people who always comment.
You got it, Rick said come through Prince and all of them. He said come through Prince.
We really need, you know what I'm saying, to hear what you got to say. A lot of people need to hear what you have to say, not just you. It could be a grown man. It could be anybody. Man, you know what I'm saying? That you can be, you know, or man, look what Tutu did, or look what Gary did, or this might be their first time even knowing who you are. Say, you Gary or whatever. So you never know who's seeing you. They might be Googling you to see if we welling or whatever.
They definitely doing that. They definitely doing that. Let me see his clips. They talking about he played D1. Right. You know, we got a bunch of Dalton. We got a bunch of Dalton Thompsons on this motherfucker. You know, man, let me see. I ain't seen him. Oh, damn, he is a bad motherfucker. See, that's what it takes. Because once they go to the clip, it's already there. Malcolm, you dude are real, Slim. No cap. Yeah, ain't no question, Slim. And see, one thing.
You are definitely a real one.
Man, listen, man. I met the dude, man. Listen. Man, you know what? This is an old saying too, Slim. They say when two men in the room, they don't need no introduction.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so easy. But people have made it hard purpose so much. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be something you're not. Just like you said earlier, stay in your own lane, Slim.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong for a goofy dude to say, Slim, I ain't with this shit. I'm goofy, Slim. I ain't with that. See, dude, listen, let me tell you something. Dude will respect that, Slim.
No truth.
Slim, I'm goofy. I ain't with that shooting this shit. Dude say, all right, I'm going to tell you a prime example, Tutu. Them dudes had so much respect for my man in Boys in the Hood when he told him, pull a car over, Slim.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't, you see what I'm saying?
My man Gerald. Yeah.
Right. Well, Cuba Gooding said, man, pull this motherfucker. Oh, fuck that. I remember what my father said. You see what I'm saying? Instead of riding with these dudes going another different direction. Ice Cube, they going to kill a motherfucker.
Yo, that's real talk because they ain't gonna lie, man. Been around that Northeast corridor, man. Real talk, man. And I mean, with situations, them guys just say, yo, go in the crib. It don't look really hot around here. Like, so you follow, you know what I'm saying? Them guys, man, listen, I give so much credit to many people, man. Uptown, everybody up, Emory Heights, 789 Kenny, over Northeast. Yo, them guys, Slim, I represent them guys, and I don't get here without them guys, man. Ain't no playing that. I give homage all day, every day. Slim, I represent them to the door, and I thank you for all what they done for me. You feel me?
Yeah. You said something real.
It is, man.
You said something real powerful, Tutu. Before we let you go, you said something real powerful earlier. You talked about each generation had older guys discipline because, like, when I was guys that was older than me, see where we from, Riggs, you couldn't come up to playground when you was 13 and 12 and all. That was for grown folks. And if you get up there, if you get on that court, they will kick you in the ass and say, "Show get the fuck on back on the field, young." Because
that's how they go.
Yeah, now they got a motherfucker like you said. They put the pin show the whole list.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? It's different now. The times have changed now.
It's different, man.
Yeah, so it's just, man. Look, man, Slim, I love you, man. I'm so happy to see you. This was a great interview. You will be back. We got you now, so well, like my man say on Superfly, we own you now, Scatter Man.
He said we own you now.
Yeah, you know how my motherfucker told.
He
told Scatter Man. He said, Scatter Man, man, I ain't doing that. He said, man, that man owns you now. He said, so I'm saying that to say, Slim, man, listen, our listeners really got some tea. This new shit, some tea. They got some tea tonight. Because man, you can't
all day, Sweat. Love you too, Sweat. You already know, Slim. Blood in, blood out.
Man, Slim, you came from all ends of the court. You stepped off the court. You went in the audience. You was the motherfucker at the door buying the ticket. You was the motherfucker shooting the jump. You was the motherfucker dunking. You was the motherfucker blowing the whistle. You was every motherfucker by the night, Slim.
That's crazy.
Man,
that's crazy.
Man, you almost Haitian Tutu up this motherfucker.
Hey, listen. Hey, Slink, work the work, Slim. Work the work.
Hey, you know what I mean. You go.
Hey, what's in the bag, Slim? Work the work. Shit me.
I'm so glad you came on, Slim.
Thank you, man.
You did more than enough for what we give, Slim.
Yes,
man.
sir. I appreciate it.
We will have
come back.
Man,
So we can talk about DC athletics.
Right.
Yeah, while many of our kids is not going D1 from DC. So let's get it. Okay, you understand me? I know. Yes, I know, right? That's gonna touch that's gonna touch a lot of feathers. You understand me?
Yeah, right. that is quite rough with a little feathers.
Yeah, that's gonna touch a little feathers.
And that's what we
do. They getting ready to bring high school sports. I think they're gonna bring high school sports back. I think with the COVID situation, I think they're coming back next month.
Yeah.
So high school basketball, football, or whatever.
Yeah.
Coming back real soon. So that will be a great interview, a great topic. So I'm gonna be calling you.
Yeah,
my man, I'm so proud and just so happy, elated that I was able to call you. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get on right away. You was ready to go right away, and I'm like,
you're my man.
You're
my man. I got you, son.
I got you.
Hey, listen. Oh, y'all know you F with me, man. You call me, I'm coming. That's
yeah. Deon must fool with you because he ain't calling nobody about no mother interview. I do this. He said, man, I got two. I said, what? You got two. Man, get us eight. You want me to hold him? I said, hell no. Deon, he's such of a nice guy, man.
That's my man.
Good dude, high character dude. Deon said, man, I got two. I said, what? You got two? Where the fuck you find him? He said, man, look at all this shit. I said, oh, man, that's my man. So he said, man, want me to hold? I said, hell no. Ain't no holding it. On the next show, come get his ass money. Get his ass money. We're going to bring you back.
Man, we got to bring you back, man.
And the next time you come back, you're going to have more to talk about.
Yeah, cool, man. Thank you, man. I see y'all. Have a good night, man. I
Thank you so much, man.
I'm going to holler at y'all anytime and let me know, man. If anybody want to reach out to the program, Slink, give them my number. Tell them get to me.
I got you.
All right, thank you, guys. Enjoy your night.
All right, man. We'll see you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Man.
Check this out, man. Oh, my goodness. I hope y'all enjoyed that.
Oh, see, y'all sticking with it. They said, damn, them little motherfuckers done coming up with some guests. Them motherfuckers, all you nasty motherfuckers just waiting to hit with Slink. I said, I ain't got shit for you. I ain't gonna follow all that. Y'all wanted me to follow all that positive shit. That was some nasty shit. Who fucking who? I ain't on that kind of time tonight. Listen. I talked to my older sister. She said, Ernie, y'all got a good show, you and Deon. Y'all doing good work. Everything's good, but you gotta stop cussing. So I looked my sister in the eye and I said, you're right. I can't do it no more. And this is my older sister. She like my mother. And I said, man, I know enough words not to use profanity. So I just said to myself that I wasn't going to use no more profanity. And I left out her house and said, man, fuck that shit. What the fuck are you talking about? You not cussing. That bullshit, like Gabby said.
See, I knew it. That's why I wasn't playing around. I wasn't playing around.
Listen, man, that was Gene. You right, babe. I love you, girl. Gene, you are so right. That was a great. Listen, this dude is so well read. Cause see, I'm gonna tell you something about Tutu. We're gonna do a little after show because he's gone. Cause we don't have nothing but high regards for this guy. This guy, Slim. I remember him when he was young and he came up like that, man. And when I heard he went to USC, I said, damn, he went to USC because you know that's a big deal. You know, a lot of people.
Same thing I said.
A lot of people out of DC that had good games never made it to a D1 school. That don't mean it didn't have nothing to do with whether or not they could play. It was some political shit. It could have been something like financial. It could have been like who you were hanging with. It could have been like what's your background, who your father was. Because you know them D1 schools, they do all that type of investigation.
Oh,
but when you superior, they throw a lot of that shit out the window.
Oh, yeah. If you're a superior athlete, they don't care nothing about none of that.
And that's what this boy was. I'm gonna tell you who Tutu Game was. And Bill can vouch for this. Tutu was Derrick Rose MVP season that could shoot better. Yeah. That's what he was. That's how his game was. For those of y'all that never seen him play, he was Derrick Rose with a better shot MVP season. Yeah, that's true, Michael Belly. Grades.
Because the way I met him, of course, I met him through Bill. A lot of people I meet, you know, because I was always on Bill's coattail when I was little. So you know what I'm saying? So I didn't got to meet all kind of people, Kevin Durant, all kind of people, you know, just hanging around once I got old enough, of course. But you know, when me and him just clicked on a different level, where me and him was hanging out and Bill wasn't even around. We just talking, laughing. He'd come over my house and play the game. So that's why I was so happy to have him on. So because I knew about the other stuff. See, a lot of people only see him for the basketball. Right. And that's why I wanted to get the other stuff out, the education stuff, the stuff he's doing in the community, the investments. Because that's what people, I mean, the basketball is good, you know, but we got to know the other side too.
Yeah, because he's a grown man now. He's a grown man now. Basketball is just a portion of his life now. You start, I need a check. Hey, Bill, listen, Deon was always that little chubby guy. He want to see, though. He want to see what's going on. He was curious enough just to go with it. That motherfucker's smart. When the car start getting smoky, he getting out that motherfucker. I'll step out. Deon was smart. He's smart.
I was the dude like, hey, let me out the car, dog. I was that dude.
And me and my man Kay talk about this all the time. People will have so much respect for you if you stay true to who you are. You don't have to be like what this dude is. If this dude over here going hard, shooting and all that, that's his thing. Tell him straight. You can still be a man that don't shoot a dude. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Dude's thinking that you got to do certain things to equate yourself as a man. You know, man, I don't have to kill no another black dude to be no man. I'm already a man. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. So we got to stop all this old bullshit. That's why the value of the black life has went down because everybody think they got to carry them guns. And for real, now people do got to carry them guns because if you're out there, they got them guns, Slim. It ain't no joke out there now.
It ain't no joke out there no more.
And we just killing our own.
They will shoot them Jones too.
Yeah, they will shoot the Jones. 500,000 people died from COVID. 500. That's 500,000 people. But I'm gonna ask our listeners. I'm gonna ask our listeners something. Is it me or for people that watch the news? Do y'all see how they haven't really been talking about the deaths daily like they was when Trump was in office?
Right. Right.
And they saying that Dr. Fauci came out and said that we probably will be wearing masks in 2022.
Man, they talking about those masks for 7.5 years. That's almost 10 years of this situation that we're gonna have to deal with these masks and washing your hands.
So we go, yeah. Well, we basically should have been doing all. See, I'm gonna tell you, as a country, we were some trifling motherfuckers. Let's be honest. As a country, as a whole, we were trifling this shit. Think about all the stuff you're doing now that you wasn't doing pre-COVID. Now, when you go in, you notice we were some trifling motherfuckers. It was pushing doors. You was touching stuff and you shaking hands and people digging up their nose, shaking dudes' hand, digging down their pants, dudes scratching their ass, giving dudes five and all. Man, we're doing all kinds of stuff. People talk, oh, I wasn't doing that. Well, we're not gonna talk about what you women was doing. Some of you women was doing stuff and men. You know, because we were some nasty people, man. And I think that virus was like some people say it's the 5G. We got all kinds of conspiracy theory, all kinds of stuff going on. You know, it happened right after Kobe's death, and everybody seen the article they had in the paper right when Kobe died. You seen that small article they had where they talked about a new case from COVID. I think they only had like 5 people that had COVID then, and that was in January of 2020. You see what I'm saying? That was January of 2020. Right. So, how many people are with us? Always got to check.
Right now, we have 105 people with us right now. 105.
Okay, so
had a couple of people drop off probably because that was probably Gary's people that probably.
Yeah, Gary's people, and we appreciate that, man.
People, you know, we stay with about 100, so yeah.
Listen, I seen it. Listen, I say, yeah, we definitely appreciate. I seen the dude Greg Jones on. I'm gonna see if we could talk to him too, because he's also another brother that works with the youth, I think, and he also played ball and great guy. One of DC's fine. We gonna get as many people as we can. Oh, don't worry about it, Monica. You good, man. Better late than never. You understand?
Right.
Folks come out here, bathroom stall and straight up. Yeah, man. Listen, people not gonna tell you how many people. Listen, this is a question for everybody. How many people in their own house took a shit, wiped their ass, and didn't wash their hands because nobody was looking because you at home. You at home. You at home. Now, I know all you nasty motherfuckers ain't just pissing, wash your hands. Man, I do it all the time. Shut the fuck up. I know damn well all y'all. Hey, Bill, we reach out to Greg, too. We seen him on.
Yeah, we gotta get G Wiz, man. We gotta get G Wiz.
Yeah, man, we get G Wiz on. I'm hip to him. Man, listen, man, they're my homies, man. I love them, dude. And they don't personally know me, you know what I'm saying? But them knowing my homies is like knowing me. He know Bill personally. That's like knowing me because Bill and me are close. So what I'm saying is back to, let's talk about all this germ stuff that we've been doing. The question of the night is, how many people at your own house in your whole life took a shit, wiped your ass, and just came out because the food was on, the pot was on, you forgot the coffee pot running, and you didn't wash your hands? Deon, have you ever done it? Nobody looking there. Nobody. It's confession time. Everybody can come. Look, nobody want to come out with that. I've done it.
I'm gonna put it to you, man. Ain't no way.
Listen, listen. What I'm saying, Michael Pelly, is, look at Mike. You did it, Mike. You wiped your ass. You ain't watching. You can tell the motherfuckers that never did it before because they get it. Man, who want to know that? That's some nasty. Listen, trust me. We got people over. Listen, let me tell you something. You trying to tell me everybody that's on this call, on this line right now, every time in their life they use the bathroom, they wash their hands?
Nah, everybody not washing their hands.
No.
Everybody not washing their hands. No. And some people are going to stall I didn't see it at the Walmart.
Man,
I
I
didn't
done
see
seen
it
it. You done
at
been
the
in public
Target.
check.
You might
Man.
go in there. You might go to the store and pee real quick, and you'll see somebody come out that store, and you know they just blew that joint up, and they steps right. And sometimes they got on the red Target shirt, and I be like,
Man,
"Oh, that's terrible, man. They work here."
I done
So-
seen people with suits on go in there, use the bathroom, come right out. I'm talking about do number 2. So basically, the point I was getting to is one thing about COVID. It has raised our level of consciousness. Now, even if we weren't OCD, we have become more cleaner now. And I'm talking about business. I ain't just talking about personal stuff. I'm talking about now that stuff that you see them doing at the restaurant, wiping the doors down, spraying the bar down, spraying everything down. Man, they supposed to been doing that.
Right.
They were supposed to
doing
be
that the whole time.
Deon, they were supposed to been doing it.
It's so funny because like when you came in the house at my grandmother's house, both my grandmother's houses, all right. First thing you had to do was wash your hands.
Right.
As soon as you come in the house, you got to wash it. Don't touch nothing. Don't open up no fridge. Don't get no water, no Kool-Aid. Don't do that.
Right.
Go wash your hands. That's what it was.
That's what it's supposed to be, Deon. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just like when you leave and I'll say if you go to the mall, when you go in the stores now, the joint right there, you put the joint, you hit your hands. That's what you're supposed to do pre-COVID when you come from outside. You were supposed to go straight to the back. People weren't doing it.
You know
they
what?
weren't doing it, man. They weren't doing it. People weren't coming from outside with.
Guess what, man?
What? Oh my God.
What's up, Earl?
What's up, Earl?
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? How y'all feeling this evening?
Oh, Lord have mercy. We feeling good,
man. We feeling good, man. We had a great.
I hear you having a little.
Man, hold on, country. Look, don't take the show down. All right. Now we just had a great interview. We don't feel like hearing nothing stupid. All right.
No, I heard that gentleman talking about the black youth and what the black youth need to do. That's good. You have to rear them, make sure they're doing the right thing.
That's true.
That's
what
true.
You say. Hold on. He said rear them. Oh, what the fuck?
Listen, if you're not telling them what to do, someone that's 345 pounds with a badge is going to tell them.
That's true.
345 pounds with a badge. Yeah, you probably right about.
He basically talking about, where there's no law, there's no law. Oh, the guy.
You need to have law and order. See,
that's right.
Slink, that's why I like you. You understand. You understand that people need to be controlled.
But you can have law within your own principles within yourself. You don't always need outside law to control your whereabouts and where you can go. So let's get the law straight. Because the super laws start within yourself. So, law of attraction, law of gravity, law. It's I can go on and on. We know Country Earl shits and doesn't wash his hands. Yeah. Earl, do you wash your hands?
Well, hold on. This is relative, my friend. This is relative. If I take a good long 1.5 foot and I feel fine, I feel fine. I just get up and leave. Huh? I'm not touching my shit. I don't want that on my fingertips. I'm just going to get up and walk away. People make too much of a fuss of washing their hands. They touch everything: doorknobs, ears, noses, handles, whatever, what have you. Your phone, put it to your face. What you gonna wash? You're gonna wash everything. You need herd immunity. You got to get these germs all over you. You got to make sure that you have to. Man,
I don't know what you're talking about, man. You telling me you go to the bathroom and don't wash your hands, sir?
No, not at all. Not at all. And frankly, you shouldn't wash your hands either. You need those germs. They're good for you.
Well, do you take baths? I mean, what's worse?
I'll shower
daily. Do you take that daily?
I'll shower, man. I'll shower. Listen, man, I smell good. I smell like Brute. I smell great. So I shower when needed. If I get dirty, then I'm gonna take a shower. But if I don't need to take a shower, I don't take a shower. I'm not even gonna wash my hands. Hell, I went to the doctor the other day and they said, Mr. Earl, you're positive. I said, yes, I am positive. I'm a very positive person. They said, no, Mr. Earl, you have the COVID-19. You're positive for
man,
it. I
sorry
said,
to hear
how?
that, man.
How could I have that? How? I'm not showing any signs. I might be A, B symptomatic. I'm fine. I feel great. So how can you tell me that I got something that I didn't ask for? I didn't wash my hands. That's how they do it. They put it in the soap.
You out here spreading.
So you got COVID and you've been around people.
What you mean, man? I go to the grocers. I go to the markets. I go to the races. I do whatever I got to do. I mean, you got to get your immunity up. You got to get your immune system together. So why would you wash your hands? Why would you restrict your face?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. The only people that need to be controlled are those who are doing the things they shouldn't be doing. You know who I'm talking about there, Slink. You know who I'm talking about.
Who you talking about? I don't know who you talking about. I know your ass.
Story.
Hey, Earl, man, you tripping tonight, man.
Hey, you know, Earl, all our listeners always want to know how the fuck he keep calling in and nobody else can get it. Tell them, because they said, man, how the hell he keep getting on? Yeah, so I said,
well, the link is up.
Huh?
The link is up.
You put that link is up.
This is what I try to tell them. They try to say, oh, man, how he keep getting through? We got the link on there, so if anybody wanted to get on, they can actually be a part of the show for 5 minutes for a question or something. But nobody never goes to the link but you. And then they always want to know how you keep getting on.
Well, I like you. I really do enjoy talking to you, Slink. You get my dander up. You know what I mean? You don't always agree with
look, man. You get
my dander. My dander. Not my dangle, my dander. He gets me riled up because sometimes he doesn't agree with me, and that's okay. We have different perspectives. We have different views. I might be at the top of the cup and you at the bottom, but that's all right. It's the same drink.
Yeah, but see, people want to realize, they want to know your ethnicity group. You have to, Earl, tell the people who you are. They see that picture. They see the picture of Trump up there. Are you black or are you white? Because some people think you white.
I gotta explain it again. Okay, I'll tell you. My mama's white. My daddy's white. My brothers and sisters are white. My grandmammy's white. My granddaddy's white. I was adopted, but that's fine. And they raised me. Some jungle bunny didn't want me as a son, so I was raised by the master race.
Oh, man, man, get his ass off. You call that black woman a jungle bunny. Get his ass off there, man. This motherfucker done crazy.
Hey, man.
Tell some jungle bunny. This motherfucker, Deon, you keep letting this goofy ass. They get mad at you for letting Earl. Man, anybody can get on. Y'all got to call, man. Y'all scared. Charlie Brown, what's up, baby?
He done got back in. Hold on. What's up, Earl, man? We got to go, man. I told you.
No, man. Listen. I don't mean.
You got 30 seconds, man. You got 30 seconds.
Listen, if people wanted to know who I am, I'm just being myself. I'm just telling you who I am, and I really thoroughly enjoy y'all every night. Well, every Monday and Thursday. I'm an avid listener, avid fan, and I appreciate you taking my calls. I really do. It makes me feel like I'm part of a family. And inside
Thank you, man. Listen, man.
You just can't talk about.
You gotta chill. You gotta chill with the with the slanderous stuff you talking about, and Jungle Bunny, and last time you said something about some nuts or something. I can't remember what you called somebody last week. You called somebody crazy. So we don't do that, man. We're not doing that on this show.
Why not?
Even if you us, we can't let you do that, man. We just can't.
When you say us, I don't understand what you mean. Us. Are you talking about people of the same shade? Because we are not the same, my friend.
We're not the same.
We're close.
I thought you just said we got the same skin.
Well, we do. We do share the same skin, but we don't share the same values, and that's all right. That's all right.
All right, man. You got the that's your 30, man. We'll see you Thursday or Monday or whenever you feel like you want to call in.
Oh, you gonna chime in because everybody always want to know how Earl gets on, but he calls the show. Everybody got the link right there. Y'all can call and get on, and y'all could have been part of the show. It don't make no difference. First Amendment right. Let Earl talk. Yeah, no, we let him talk.
They love you. You know what? They love you, Earl.
Yeah,
Earl got you a family.
Earl you got hate people on here that hate your ass, Earl, and you got people on there that love you. You probably got about 5 people on here that hate you. I mean, 5 people that like you, and about 100 people that hate you, ready to kill your motherfucking ass as soon as they get your motherfucking ass.
That's all right. They can roll up on me if they want. They may not make it back. That's all right. But if you want to share a beer with me, that's fine. I mean, I get the first sip, then you get the second sip. That's how it works. And then we all share the same germs. It's all right. We're gonna be good. We're gonna make it through this together as one big old family.
All right, man. We're gonna holler at you, man. Go wash your hands or something, man. Go take a bath.
I'm about to smell my fingers right about now.
Oh no, he got to go, man. He's talking crazy.
Man, listen, everybody want to know how Earl gets. Listen, the link is on our page. If you want to get on the show, you can go right to the link. All Over the Place podcast. We have our own site. You can go there. You can see the link. We put the link up before every show in case somebody wanted to come on and have questions. It's not a problem. You could be a man. You could be a woman. You could be white. You could be Hispanic. We cannot discriminate on anybody. Earl is just doing something that y'all not doing. He's consistent. And that's how he keeps getting on. Now, Earl I gotta give Earl his props. Now, he been showing up every week, just like a lot of y'all.
You know what? Earl has been on a lot.
Earl
he might be on more than Bill, the Sweat Broussard and them.
But we got to study some film, and what we're going to do is we're going to give $100 from All Over the Place podcast to the female that's made the most comments and been on the most shows.
I think so. We go.
So we're going. Of course, we could do that. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to study some film, and we're going to have to get our pen and paper out. Frank, give us what you got. Who the hell is he? I don't know, Bill, because we never see his face. He said he was raised by white people.
Right, we never see his face.
Never see it. He just got a picture of Trump up there.
He's supposed to be from Shelby. Yeah, he's supposed to be from Shelby, Alabama. Whoever. We might need to get another relationship topic, because remember the African dude that used to call up. We had an African dude that called up twice talking crazy. Don't forget about him either.
Yeah.
So I can't remember, Kwame or something. I can't remember his name. He was wild too. But
exactly.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, did you talking about the African dude?
Yeah, the African dude. When we had who we had on? Who was the girl? We had all the girls on that night.
Well, Bill.
What's her name? Carmen Marie was on there.
Oh, Carmen Marie, Tanya Hubbard, and we had Corinne.
Yeah, that was when the African came on there.
Right. Where he talked about he had multiple wives. But what do you think? Yeah. We last week we talked about if you seen your girl or you seen somebody girl with a dude and it was somewhere and he had his hands all on her ass and shit.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Mm-hmm. And you pulled up on her.
Palm in that jump.
Yeah, you can see that they clearly together. And she playing with his jump. And you know that's your man girl. What do you do? And as soon as you pull up on her, she like trying to act like she ain't with the dude and shit. Do you tell your man?
Look, man, I'm like this with the phone and everything. I'm like this. Like, check this out. I don't know what your people's doing, but they don't look like they doing the right thing. That's the only thing I'm going to say. I might have to be that. But like you said, now, if it was the other way around, Slink, you said you wouldn't say nothing, though. You said if it was a dude, the guy, the husband, and you seen him out, palming shorty butt and a little broad playing with his junk, and you wouldn't say nothing to him. But if it was the female, you said you would say something. You would tell on her, but you wouldn't tell on the guy.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. That's a tricky situation. It really depends on how close the guy is to me. Whether I would tell him I seen this woman like that. It probably have to be somebody I'm really close to that I know he going to take my word. Because some people, you tell them about their woman, they're going to get upset. They're like, man, you don't know the fuck. You ain't see my girl. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see my woman with nobody. Well, my woman was here. Like, they'll try to flip it on you. They like Tutu said, they'll redirect that anger and send it towards you instead of dealing with the woman. Or they even go try to kill the dude. Been instances where, where allegedly OJ killed allegedly, you know what I'm saying, 2 people over, and his wife was promiscuous. She was all over the place. She was like our podcast, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
we ain't gonna get into all that, but I'm just saying, love is dangerous too. Now you gotta be careful when you go depends on him or her, your relationship with that person. Right. You gotta be careful, man, because
So if it's like a cousin, you know what I mean, like a close female cousin, and you didn't already met her husband or whatever, and y'all wrapping it up, you done seen him out the cookout and all that, and then you go to Fridays and you see her husband, you know what I'm saying, getting all that done, you know what I'm saying, in the corner at the bar. What's your move on that?
Like I said, it's gonna depend on how close. I got some cousins that do need to go work for cheaters. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, dude. Okay, what if the friend was a hoe? Yeah, if he was finally getting what he deserved. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, Dana Kelly was saying maybe the friend seeing somebody and you just so happen to go see the woman with somebody, but the dude been cheating. That's basically what Dana Kelly said. I'm gonna talk to him. It's gonna be based on, to me, it's gonna be based on how close I am with the. I might see somebody and don't say a motherfucking thing. Again, Deon, depending on your relationship. Yeah, that's what I said, Tish.
It all depends.
I I got some cousins that I'm cool with, but I ain't close to. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have that relationship.
It all depends on the relationship that you got with
that person. You ain't gonna just be blurting nobody business out like that, because sometimes
right. Because you know they might not even be together no more. You know, you out there blurting stuff out, and then you got something else.
Yeah, you still got to realize that they might have an open relationship. In this day and time, that might be what they do. That might be the third party that's in their relationship. You a hater, and I'm not paying for any more of your food no more. White Hennessy for you, and I got on vacay again. Oh, this is Donna Douglas and Michael Belly going at each other. They fight every time they get on. Yeah, they listen. Donna Douglas, do you have anything you want to say to air out to Michael Belly? You got the floor. You got the floor, Donna. Matter of fact, Donna came to see me on my job. It was a pleasant visit. She's so sweet, but she came to see me on my job. I was a good visit, too. She said she had to stop by. But Michael Belly and her, they goes back and forth. But to be honest, it's Kobe top 5, Bill. Of all times.
Of all times.
Is Kobe Bryant top 5? Because we know LeBron James is in top 5. I don't care if you hate on him or not. He's in the top 5. Yeah.
Right. Golly, Donna Douglas.
Yeah, okay, Don. All right. We had to let you get that off, Mike. You see that? Mike laughing like shit. These two be having Donna Douglas, Michael Douglas' daughter. No, Bill. I told them that you got to realize that Kelly Clarkson and my man that played for Utah, what's his name?
Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson. That's her brother. They got the same father but different mothers. Jordan Clarkson and Kelly Clarkson off American Idol. They brothers and sisters that they just got different mothers and shit.
Right. That's a true story. That's not the will of the
that's true. That's true.
That's a true story. Google it. Matter of fact, Google it.
Yeah, Google it. Yeah. I told y'all Leon. What's my man's name? That's Leon's father.
Who?
Bob Johnson. That's Leon's father. That's why Leon don't use his last name. You notice when he write, he just say Leon. You'll never see Leon's last name when he do his. That's his movie.
His last name Johnson.
Yes, no, he don't put no last name up there. He just put Leon. And all his movie credits and everything. Go up there, you're gonna see Leon. You ain't gonna see no last name. That's Bob Johnson's son. Do you think? What about the thing with Kim and Kanye? They great get divorced.
Oh man, yeah, we gotta start talking. We got to start talking. This is the last 30 minutes of the show, so we just go with hot topics. So that situation. Excuse me.
Bless you.
That's it. That situation. Thank you. That situation. I always feel bad when people gotta get divorced. I mean, I'm the master of divorce, I guess. But because it didn't work out. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I think that he might have been lunching in the house. It's a lot more to that story because I really think she was loyal to him, and one day they had them children together and all that. But it was something he said. That child was grown, and I think he said that Kim should have aborted the baby or something like that. You really can't say stuff like that. Not to no woman, not to no mother. You know, things like that. That's a different level to you crazy. And he was already kind of geeking anyway. But I think that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
Man, it's hard to say about Kim. First of all, Kim and Kanye, power couple, took off. You're right. I'm more inclined to go with what Donna said. You know, a lot of people say Kim, they after money and other bro. But the Kardashians had money before they met any of them motherfuckers. See, that's what people realize. They some gold. Man, they been had money. Their father was a lawyer, top lawyer, one of the top lawyers in the United States. They come from money. So they've been living a certain type of life for a long time. Now, the mama got a little something with her. She ain't too bad for an old woman either. She got a nice little, you know, she looks good and she dates a younger man. No, for real, the mama looks good. The mama looks good for her age. She really looked, because that's last season. Well, Kanye is one of them guys that he has so much information in his mind. I think sometimes it overpours or overflows to the point where, you know, he starts saying stuff that sound kind of crazy. But this dude is a musical genius, hands down. He got a catalog. You know when I knew when he was real, real good, y'all remember this? When they had 106 in Park.
Mm-hmm.
And they had Kanye West and 50 Cent and him dropping their albums the same day. And 50 Cent said if his album don't do more to him, he going to retire. Man, Kanye blew his ass out the water.
Blew him out the water.
Blew him out the water. Man, let me tell you, that college dropout joint, that joint is vicious. He started talking about, he was in his zone then. You know what I'm saying? And you ever listen to that story where Jamie Foxx talk about how he came over to Witchcom's house and had the backpack on, and they say, "Shorty, bad motherfucker." But that's a good story too. But Kanye's a musical genius. He just been through a lot, and he lost his mom. I think he never really grieved his mom properly. Mighty Funny Kanye net worth is 1.3. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he is. But you know what? Yep, Slink, that's Nick Cannon got caught up too much. Yeah, that's another thing. Nick Cannon. They say he got babies everywhere. But let me tell you something. Them dudes got a lot of money.
Wow.
So if they have children financially in our community, they will have a head start. They're going to go to the finest schools. They're going to get the best care. They're going to get the best hospitalization. They're going to get the best coverage. They're going to have the best shelter. So we want to see people that's rich have kids opposed to our kids being born in poverty all the goddamn time. Now, neither one of them are great, but I'm just saying if I had to choose between the two, let a kid come up in money opposed to a kid coming up in poverty. Now, I don't know what the hell happened to Deon. He done just came off the grid. Man, what the hell happened? You got 2G over that motherfucker?
The internet. I told you earlier in the pre-show, the internet was legend. I don't know what it be tripping out.
Well, sometimes it do that.
But go ahead.
Sometimes it do that. You trying to run everything off a 5-stick and all that shit. That's another thing too. Be talking too about cable. Let me tell y'all something about cable. Now, Nick say he wants 10 total. Now, that's cool. As long as you got millions of dollars, you can have 10. 50 Cent is Pop Smoke father. Who is Pop Smoke? Kanye's album called Beautiful Twisted Fantasy is a masterpiece. The best album he has ever made. I never heard that one.
I never heard that one. I'll listen to it tonight, Donna Douglas.
It's called, but will they have best example? No, that's true. Hey, listen, I just think that's just a little bit better to be brought up with some economical stability than to be brought up in poverty. You brought up in poverty, that's a bad look, man. I'm telling you, man. When the kids brought up in poverty, man, it's already a slim chance of us than the other ethnic groups making it anyway. But when you brought up economically crippled, man, you got like a 3% chance of succeeding. We just had the brother on here 30 minutes ago talk about how he probably could have went to the pros if he would have went a traditional way. But through economics and all that other stuff, he had to find his own way. You see what I'm saying? And he got help late, which if he'd have had that help earlier,
who knows?
Who knows?
This man could still be
right. He could still.
And I didn't know. See, a lot of times you never really know a background of a person. You see what I'm saying? Because I only knew about the basketball guy and me and the video game. So that's why I wanted to know about the other side, because I never knew that he didn't play middle school basketball. He didn't play high school, but 1 year high school basketball. You see what I'm saying? But that don't really have nothing to do with what he could do on the floor. Everybody knew he could play. You see what I'm saying? But that happens to a lot of athletes. They become, neighborhood greats.
Right.
But really and truly, they could have been NBA greats had they got them grades.
Yeah, well, one thing about sports, to be great, you have to be committed. And in the beginning, when you're high school, it's hard to really commit to something because you got girls. You just moved from junior high to high school. It's fun. It's, school was fun. So you have to be disciplined. You need people around you to mold you. I totally understand what Tutu said. Tutu always been, you're right, Bill. He always been intelligent. And Kiki not finished. She says she want more. Who is that?
They talking about Kiki. I think they talking about Kiki Wide. And she had all of. See, Donna Douglas said, I agree. That's why I can't hate on Kiki and her 10 kids.
Who is Kiki?
Kiki Wide is the singer. She got a rack of kids. Sing with My First Love and all that with what's the other dude name?
Listen, it's nothing wrong with having a lot of kids, as long as you're gonna take care of them. There's no sin against. That's one of the greatest experiences in the world, to have a child. Everybody on here knows that. Sounds like my brother. He played freshman year and senior year and earned his full ride to Temple. Okay, right. Your brother, right. Okay. And see, that happens sometimes. Let me tell you something. Everybody is not fortunate in our community to come from structure. Mm-hmm. Some of us make it on our own. Some of us just had one parent. Some of us ain't had no parents. We were raised by our uncle, our grandfather. Where other counterparts, they come from structured homes. Yep. So a two-parent home with two grandma, a kid has a greater chance to succeed based on the love and conditioning around them. They mold the child. Now, if you come from a busted-up home, you can make it. A lot of people make it, but the numbers are smaller. Let's talk about the numbers.
I mean, but in some cases, it all don't work out that way. They could be in a great family or with money and all that.
Exactly.
They'll choose that.
That's right. That's what decision maker. We also listen, Deon. Let me tell you something. This is what these other counterparts. This is what they do. They know that your destiny is really up to you, but what they try to do is they try to set the game where it's a little tilted. I used to play pinball machine, and if you shake it too much, you're tilted. That's what they do. They try to put us in a position where, you can make it. Don't get me wrong, but it's harder, right? And when it's harder, you're going to have more problems. You're going to have emotions. That's what Tutu just said. You're going to have more emotional problems. You're going to have more anger issues. You're going to have more depression issues. See, all that comes from all the obstacles from nourishing up.
That's what he kept saying. You got the answers to the test. If you got the answers to the test, you good.
Man, listen, man. Listen. Our people are so strong. We just don't know our own greatness. Not all of us. I never paint everybody with a brush. We are the strongest people on the face of the earth. If any other ethnic group would have been through what we've been through, they would have been dead. They wouldn't have been extinct, Slim. I'm telling you. Everybody else know how great. No. Everybody else know how great we are but us. And see, once we tap into that greatness, that's when we excel. That's why if you look at all other ethnic groups, they got images of greatness all around you. So when you see it, like Tutu said, when he walked in, he said it. He said when he walked into UDC and he seen that, Jones said, what he said to Jones, something of excellence.
Yeah.
Remember he said that? That's how it is for ethnic groups, Deon. When they walk in buildings and court buildings, they see pictures of that, this dude is a judge. This dude is this. Oh, this is a superior. All you got to do is look at Congress.
Yep. You're right about that.
All you got to do is look at Congress. Look how the body of Congress look. Now, what we do is, if you give us a level playing field. Hey, what's up, Michelle? You missed a good one tonight. If you give us a level playing field, we excel. These kids today, I'm getting ready to send mine away somewhere. Listen, you got to realize, Tish, this is a whole different era now. These kids, it's harder for them. You know why? Because outside influences are stronger now. And our community is more decimated than it used to be. Man, listen, when we was coming up, Tish, you know, my mother could tell you something. Get up back up the street, Tish. You know, it took a village to raise. Now, people so funny about it. Don't be talking to my kid like that. Man, listen, man, it sounds like they didn't have development lead when he was balling, so it seems he did pretty well without. Man, listen, if you would have ever seen this dude play, anybody that know him, he was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was. Let's see what Mike said. Hey, what do y'all think about the little youngin who disrespected Cam Newton at the camp?
That was next. Listen, listen. See, he got caught up in the moment, which Shawty was just showing off, you know. But once he committed himself, talking about, man, you're a free agent. You're a free agent. You're a free agent. You're a free agent. But Cam said, I'm rich, Shawty. You know what I mean? He said, Shawty, I'm rich, man. He said, but you're a free agent, though. He said, I'm rich, Shawty, but I'm rich. I'm good. He basically telling Shawty, look, I'm where you trying to get.
Right.
You throwing rock that, but that's back to what I'm saying about how we so fucked up as far as our moral compass. Now here it is, Cam gonna go take his time out to, go give him whatever he got. And if you look at Cam's career as an athlete, as a black quarterback, he really got a good career. He won a national championship. He won the MVP of the NFL. He went to the Super Bowl. So he's won on all levels, right? But okay, right. Yeah, he did it for IG. That's what I'm saying, Bill. People will jump out there now just for social media. Society is messed up. You know what? That's another reason why we created this platform, me and Deon. And people say, man, y'all be talking about now. Listen, people say, what y'all be talking about? We talk about everything.
Everything. We all over the place.
Cam Newton, Bill, hands down, was one of the best black quarterbacks that ever played the game. And I'm going to tell you something, Bill. This is why you can't buy into the bullshit. I don't think Cam is done.
No. I
really don't think he's done. But just like they find the perfect system for Wentz and all these other dudes, and Wentz ain't never done what Cam done.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He never been a Cam. Why is he getting all these chances? And Cam was the number one pick in the draft.
Do you think the Redskins should give him a look?
I think so.
I think so. I think that the Patriots just jumped on it because they wanted to see what he had. But I'll tell you this: if the Patriots had a full team, it'd have been a lot better. If it wasn't COVID, because 3 of their starters didn't even play. I'm talking about starters. Jamie Collins, quite a few of them didn't. They opted out of the NFL season because of COVID. So if they were there, I probably would have been a different team.
But I'm gonna tell you something else. This how them organizations is. When Cam Newton seen Brady leave, he should have never went there.
Yeah, you can't follow that.
He should have never went there.
You should have
never.
And
not even following that, like Tutu said. Let's go back to what Tutu said. That was a sign. Oh, they fucked up over there. If a guy had been there 20 years left, that's a sign. No, why the fuck is Brady leaving? Why don't he?
Right.
Why don't he? I mean, this man he has 6 Super Bowls with. Why is a dude that won 6 Super Bowls with a team? Why is he leaving? That should have been his indication. Nah, I don't want to go there. But Cam was so eager to get out and show he still had something left. It was a bad move, man. It was good. It was a bad move. It was good for the organization because they was able to size people up, stabilize them, and sell some jerseys, and throw Cam underneath the bus at the same time.
Yep. And that's exactly what they did.
He was on his best.
He was good. The first 4 weeks before he caught the COVID, he was on fire. They almost beat the Seahawks.
Listen. I think the turning point of Cam in New England was when he lost to the Seahawks.
Yeah. Because right after that, he ended up catching COVID. He was out for 4 weeks. And he was never the same.
He played almost a perfect game when he played the Seahawks. They didn't get the ball in. That was a terrible call on the goal line for him to run to the short side of the field. It was dumb. I'm not going to blame that on Cam. Cam win that first game against Seattle. They tilt the scale a little bit.
Yep.
Because one thing about some of them first games, that could be the tipping bird of how your whole season going to go.
Yep.
Just like when the Redskins beat Philly the first game. Did we beat Philly first game of the year?
Yep. Came back and beat them.
That was the sign of how the Redskins, that first game showed you what kind of team the Redskins was. Usually when the Redskins get behind in any game like that, it's over. You can turn it off.
Yep. Oh, Cam is gone. He's released. They released him.
Huh?
No, she's saying that the whole Patriot system collapsed once Brady left. And she said she wants him to go. But what did you think about just switching levels? What do you think about Bobby Shmurda? He got out today to do.
Yeah, Bobby Shmurda got out today. Hey, I like Bobby Shmurda. That little dance, I like Sean. I like. Listen, Bobby Shmurda. If you listen to All Over the Place podcast, chill out, Sean. You got 5 years of probation, right? You got 5 years of probation, which is very, very hard to finish if you don't have experience on the system.
So what's 5 years probation? What does that mean?
Well, 5 years of probation is after you out of your incarceration period, you have a supervised probation officer who monitors what you do, where you go, are you working, are you using, are you drinking? So it's like somebody who supervises your life. And your supervised release officer has more supervision over you than the police.
So you can't drink?
No, I didn't say that. I said that they have more. Now you're not supposed to be smoking. You're not supposed to be smoking on supervised release, right? Him and the 6'9" kid better watch out. Yeah, 6'9". Yeah, I don't know. Did he told something?
I don't know.
I know. You trying to hit something, Bill? Or Bobby Shmurda? Oh, Bobby. 5 years is a long ass time. Yeah, 5 years is a long time. Now,
it's a long time. Now I think he ate all that little time he had.
Well, let me just, as being a recipient that has been on 5 years supervised release, it's based on how you perform. It's like really a report card. Is he working? Is he paying taxes? Does he have a job? Is he consistent? Where is he at? Because see, these people are experts. They done seen it all, Deon. Motherfucker faking a job, acting like he doing this, and all the time he hustles. They know all that. So you're not slicking them. You see what I'm saying? You're just prolonging your period that you're going to be on supervised release. Okay. It's a stipulation of rules. And that might be in the terms or condition of your release based upon when you got sentenced. You see what I'm saying, Deon? They'll say, okay, Deon Yates, we give you 120 months incarceration and 5 years supervised release. You see what I'm saying? So upon your being released on your 120 months, now you have to report to your probation officer. Supervised. Okay. That's why they call it supervised released. Because they watching you. They watching everything you do. You got to turn in pay stubs. You got to email every month. You got to sit in how much you made and all that. Yeah, it's a process.
But what do you think? Last topic of the night. We got 10 minutes left. What do you think about D'Angelo? He got a new thing coming out. I don't know if it's a versus or not. I think Frank said it was a versus, but I don't think it's a versus. I think it's just a concert that he's having with his friends. But if it was a versus, who would you like to see Maxwell? And everybody can chime in. Who would y'all like to see Maxwell go up against? I mean, not Maxwell. It's not Maxwell.
D'Angelo.
It's D'Angelo. Who would y'all like to see D'Angelo go up against? If y'all could put him up against somebody,
I'm gonna tell you a good one.
That's on his level because he's not top notch, but he's pretty.
Now, I'm gonna tell you who could be a good one, and they could go at it, and this would be real good. D'Angelo versus Jaheim.
All right, I'm with that. D'Angelo Jaheim is good. That'd be a good one.
D'Angelo and Jaheim. Now, I seen Jaheim in Cancun. Now, they say Jaheim lunching and all that now. He be, I don't know what's going, but it don't matter. It got to go through things you're like. I heard him speak, Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
D'Angelo and Jaheim would be a good versus. See, because that's why I don't be interested in versus.
Because I'm trying to figure out what level. I wish Frank was on because Frank loves him. Okay, Frank loves him. So I'm trying to figure out who is really on D'Angelo's level, and you might be right. Jaheim.
That's it. Jaheim and D'Angelo would be probably one. And I'm gonna tell you something about both of them. Both of them can blow. They can blow now. I'm telling you, because D'Angelo was one of the first ones that got naked on the album cover. You remember that?
Yeah.
Because he did an album cover. Yeah, he did an album cover where he had no clothes on. He was one of the first ones that did that.
I'm laughing because in high school, I'll tell a story later. Go ahead.
Listen, D'Angelo was hot as fire because he was messing with Angie Stone.
Yeah.
He was messing with Angie Stone. And then as soon as he left Angie Stone alone, that's when his career started going down. Because I think he had started drinking and getting high. See, I'm going to tell you something, Deon. One thing about it. D'Angelo is a legend, but Jaheim is a different era for him.
Is D'Angelo really a legend, though?
No, fuck no. He no fucking.
I don't know if he's a legend, dog.
Fuck no, he ain't no goddamn legend. He no goddamn legend. Motherfucker from Virginia. He ain't no fucking legend.
I don't know if he's no
damn. Hell no, he ain't no legend. Him and Jaheim the same. Both of them had a couple CDs.
Yeah,
both of them had quality CDs. Both of them had quality. They ain't had no bullshit CDs. You go to GM, NAVEREGIVEUP. That's a bad joke, Slim. Jaheim sound exactly like Luther. Listen, those two would be a good battle. I'm telling you, that would be a good battle.
That would be a good battle, man. That'd be a great battle.
Man, listen.
So everybody right now, it's 118 of y'all listening. Call who y'all need to call and set that up. Tell them that y'all heard it from the All Over the Place.
Listen, I'm going to talk about some upcoming guests that we will be trying to get to the show. We're going to make some calls. First of all, we trying to get, because I seen him jump on tonight. It's the first time he's been on the show. And we want to thank Tutu. See, that's why he say bring people is the law of attraction. Tutu brung Greg Jones. Now, he might have watched our show. We don't know who watched, but tonight we know he watched because I seen him comment. Yep. Greg, man, you are welcome, Slim. Man, listen, we easy to get in contact with. Greg, you can talk Frank and all that. How does it feel? What's my shit? Though, it's fact, Alexa play. Oh, okay. We're trying to get Greg Jones, and we also want to get Miles Rawls on here.
Got to get Miles Rawls on here.
We got to get Miles Rawls, hands down the best ghetto announcer ever in DC.
Yeah. You know what I'm working on? I talked to Iz about this. I want to try for us to get some go-go flavor in here because we play go-go in the background and all that. I want to try to get Big G or what's my man name? Steve Roy.
Man, we got to get funk, man. We going to start from the top. I can get funk. I got some people that's connected to him, and I can get funk on here. I'm telling you. I can get James Funk. We can get Genghis. Listen, we just giving y'all a preview of some of the people we're going to bring on that's relatable to everybody. Get Big G. Big G just brought some of Spread the Love's clothes. He just went IG. So we all correlated. All of us are related, Slim. Big G probably my cousin. See, we all related. We just don't know. That's why we got to close the gap of communication. Stop being stuck up, y'all. Put your phone down. Say hi to people. Say what's up. Hold the door to people. Let's go back to being nice. Let people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just email Miles. Yeah, we get them on. Shit, we'll get them on. Miss Kim. That's my niece.
I know we can get Scooby.
We get Kim. Man, listen, you're right, Deon. That was a great suggestion. So that's what we're going, because it's going to get warm. We need to get some out.
I just want to know how, because those guys, from cranking week after week, 2-3 shows a week to COVID, where you ain't got nothing going. I remember they did like a little COVID show Steve Roy and them with Familiar, man, it was cranking. But I mean, and I would love to go to a go-go right now. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah. But everything closed, so we just wait them out.
But we gave y'all 2.5 hours of solid. How many people we got on? So I can say it again.
Right now, can you see? We going low now.
Yeah.
Hold up. 89.
Okay.
89. We just dropped. I think
they
think we leaving or something.
Listen, they are they know. No, they know. We know. They know we get cut off show. They know we get cut off. It's cut off time. To our 89 listeners still, we love you.
Yeah.
Lounge 66, Deon, check them out. You hear that, Deon?
Where is that at? I don't know where that is. Oh, I Google it.
Yeah, go ahead, Tamika. That's my niece. Where's it from? She gonna help.
Yeah.
Tell them where it's from.
Yeah, I'll check them out. Because I mean, you know, that sound, man, that's a DC sound. We need to get somebody.
Yeah, we nowhere in the world we can have podcasts without not talking to her. I'm gonna get funk. I'm gonna start with funk, and then I'm gonna go with, and then I'm gonna do funk, and then I'm gonna see if I can get Lil Kim Waldorf. See if I can get Lil Kim. You know, I'm gonna go with funk.
I mean, we can, because I know Cookie is real close with Big G and all that. I'll be seeing.
Yeah, we gonna go. I'm gonna go funk, Lil Kim, Genghis, and then the Vibe dude.
Okay.
Or Donnell. Any of them rare asses dude, man.
Yeah, we got to get Donnell.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You know, I definitely can get our homie because she plugged in too. Cherie.
Okay.
Yeah, Cherie.
Yeah, we got to get that. We got to get that. Go. Yeah, Babylon like that. Is that Woodbridge though? I think that's.
Yeah, he said Woodbridge.
Alexandria.
Listen, man, we appreciate y'all.
Frank Hall right there. He just. No, we was talking about your man. Frank, we was talking about D'Angelo, but Slink said D'Angelo against Jaheim. Jaheim gonna pull that out though. Watch he gonna get mad. Jaheim gonna pull that out against D'Angelo.
Yeah, he probably say some crazy shit. We gonna give him a 2. He typing now. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck y'all retarded? Y'all motherfuckers tripping. I'm got to go. I'm about to hang up. When is the next ladies' night is coming Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday. Every Thursday night is ladies' night. Just so y'all.
Thursday night. But what Donna was saying is she wants some lady listeners. She want D'Angelo going to bust his. Oh, here you go. He don't know nothing about Giant. All right, man. We got this. Thanks for the request, Donna. We're gonna bring some ladies in. We're gonna definitely bring some ladies and see if we can get Karma Marie, talk back to her. She was doing a little cooking. We can see if we get her on here, do her little cooking show. Try to bring Eric Lamar. He said something. He did tell me about Bitcoin. He told me about Bitcoin.
Okay.
But you know, that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? So that's neither here nor there. Now stocks is out of the roof.
Yeah, they gone crazy. They through the roof. So listen, man, we got 1 minute till we go in the show, man. Just like what Slink just said, man. We thank y'all for tuning in. We want to thank our guest tonight, Gary Tutu Johnson, for all the information that he gave. We put him up in the comments on how y'all can connect with him. www.dcyouthinempowerment.org, I believe it is. Or if it's not org, then put the .com in there. That's how y'all can get with him. If y'all got some kids that want to do some basketball stuff, if they serious about it, he said he wouldn't have no problem with it because, the basketball is his thing, so he takes it very serious. So if your kid not serious about the game, he probably not going to want to do it. So Michael Bettany talking about bring the strippers. I don't know about no strippers. I don't know about that. But I don't know. I don't know if we're going to bring them. You want to bring some strippers on his Slink? That's what Mike Bettany said. Michael Bettany said bring some strippers.
Okay, you can bring the strippers. Okay, we'll bring some strippers on there and see what the life is about a stripper. We ain't got no problem with that. We all over the place. We ain't excluded for no strippers. I ain't got nothing against no strippers. Good night. Good night, y'all. See y'all Thursday. Have a blessed week. You too. And everybody stay safe. Put your mask on, y'all. Deon, you can DM me for that website.
Yeah,
great show.
Website.
Thank you, Sean Lindsay. Slim, I love you, boy. Man, listen, man, you got to start. Get on that link, Slim, so we can get you up there, man, because I got you up for the Bachelorette. I'm trying to get you. Also, we're going to have a date. We're going to have a Bachelorette joint, a ghetto Bachelorette joint. You know what I'm saying?
That's going to be a funny joke.
Man, we're going to have a.
You know what?
Man, I'm telling you, man, we're going to have two. We're going to have 2-on-2, 2 single guys and 2 single women. And we're going to have them ask each other questions about each other like they do the dating game.
You know what?
About the date.
That up.
We're going to set it up. We're going to set it up. This week coming at you, Josh DeBose. Big
Oh, yeah,
got a heavy hitter coming out at you Thursday. Stay tuned. Thank you, L. Appreciate you, home. Love y'all.
Love y'all, man.
We'll see y'all on the next
time,
Thursday.
Man.
We see y'all Thursday, man.
Next Thursday, man. Couple days. Enjoy y'all. Next couple days till y'all get us back. And we'll see y'all then, man. Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. Stay safe.
Wash your hands when you're in the house by yourself when you finish shitting. Now, I know ain't nobody looking, but you go ahead and wash them. Go ahead, peace. We out, man.